language is the killings going on in Nigeria. What else do you need anybody to tell you? What else do you want Biafrans to tell you? What else do you want to hear from us again? We are living, we are living. If you like, come and join. If you don't like, at the end, you will stay there.
And you know that you love Biafra, and you know that you want freedom.
Yeah.
I talk too much. Let somebody else talk, yeah?
Biafrans, don't go, just stay on the mic. That Tech guy has been raising up his mic.
Okay, sure.
Let's hear from you. Yeah. Drink water. Drink water. We are here. We are here.
Thank you.
Tech guy, go
Christopher,
ahead.
I'll send you the mic. So you come up. What's up? What's up?
Hi everyone. I hope I'm coming out clear. Am I? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's this thing I used to know. Listen, your what is it called? Your display picture, your DP. So you change your name to Afonja. when I saw this, I was only your name made me laugh actually. Yeah, I love this, and it's my first time being in your space. I love your photo, the King Jong-un. I love your, the title. I love everyone here. Thank you so much for creating your time, to address these issues. All right. I greet everybody. I recognize everybody. The last speaker, my sister, you spoke very, 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 very excellently. God bless you. So these are the issues we need to solve once and for all. But there's a statement the last speaker made, that actually drew my attention. Right. So because this freedom you were saying, this freedom, trust me, it's not a joke. Nigerians are confused. Everybody born, raised in Nigeria is very, very confused. Very confused. Like the confusion, everybody, you see what is happening in social media, everybody is fighting each other. The other tribe is fighting the other tribe, and it's only one tribe, one particular tribe that is occasioning this trouble. The Yoruba. The Yoruba. I'm sorry, I am not sorry. Anyways, if you are a Yoruba and you support Biafra, just try to understand what I'm saying. Just try to understand that your people are the major problem in Nigeria. I don't care if you can talk my voice, you can go and post it. That's your business. Remove Yoruba race in Nigeria. Trust me, the North has been wanting to separate from Nigeria from the day one in memory. The North. When I say the North, I'm talking about the Fulani and the Hausas. So, but because they see that these Yoruba people are myopic and they can easily why? Because these Afonjas are very weak. These are very weak-minded individuals. From top to zero. Go and read their history, the history of Dahomey and the Oyo Empire. If you are a historian, you're here, you can bear me witness. They are very weak that the Oyo Empire and the Kwara Empire we are fighting. And that was how Fani invaded the Ilorin Empire, then as it was called those days. The Oyo Empire, because the Daomis were coming to take over Oyo Empire. Whenever we talk about the Daomis, we're talking about the people of Benin Republic. The people of Benin Republic, right, that are very close to Badagry, Lagos. The people of Daomi has emerged. They have gone past Badagry. They have ravaged, coming from the northwest of the Oyo Empire to take over the whole empire. So your empire is conquered. It's to be over for Yoruba race. And these armies are women. That is the most mockery out of. These are, women. Go and check this thing. It's there. Go and check the history. They are almost conquering the Oyo Empire. And the Oyo are laughing off Oyo fleet to Ilorin. And went and told Afon, yeah, please come and help me. Come and help me fight Daomi. I have written to Britain, is not responding. Please. And Britain, we are just trying to play pieces. What are we going to do? Because Britain doesn't do anything for you if they don't get anything from you. So Britain have to check, okay, the cocoa, does it worth us sending British soldiers to come and save these black monkeys? Is it worth it? The cocoa, the exchange of cocoa, then the exchange of cocoa went down. So what else? The slave you are pushing is not enough. So what do we get from you, in exchange of British just to come and fight for you? So it was the disagreement between the Alafin of Oyo and Anja that brought the invitation of the Fulani, to come and help them. So Alafin decided to invade the Ilorin, since the Oba of Ilorin then, which was Anja, refused to assist Oyo. Yeah, I know. If not, now that our people have woken up to resist this evil, these guys dominated the media. I'm telling you. And my grandfather, who was a commander in Nigeria, he was a commander in Biafra. He was he rose to a commander during the Biafran, in 1967. He died of hypertension. He was a commander. My grandfather said the troop of Nigeria have withdrawn to Oro. Not Oro. He said that they have gone past Benin. They are heading to Oro. Meaning it's about how many kilometers to capture Lagos. But the media, the Afonja media, we are reporting otherwise. What they are reporting is opposite. They use the same picture. Dilapidated picture of Biafran children who are suffering. Agree to what we are saying so that this madness of Ojukwu will stop. Now, it was a propaganda. In actual sense, the Biafrans are winning the war. But in propaganda, in media, the Afonjas are winning the war. This is how evil they are. So let me not digress. Now, on the process to go and invade Ilorin, what happened? Before Alafin of Oyo knew what is happening, the Fulanis have arrived with their horses and chariots. They massacred the Oyo Empire. And that it was a very heavy battle, in between the Ondo, the axis, the Oshun axis and the Ondo axis. And they withdrew back. Before then, Britain came and helped them to stop Naomi. The Naomi women, women warriors. Britain stopped them from going further, to invade Oyo Empire. And what happened? So, Fulanis dominated Ilorin because it was an agreement that we are coming to stop Alafin of Oyo from invading you, right? We will stop them. Then you give us a portion of land where we will do Ruga. This Ruga you're hearing did not start today. You give us Ruga so that we can be rearing our cattle in Ilorin. And it was an agreement they established. Well, Afonja didn't know. Well, the reason I'm narrating this story is because of, the name of the host. I just want people to get a clear picture, why we address these guys the way they should be addressed. All right, because they are the problem of black race. Have they not deviated from the cause and support Biafra? Black race, wherever you are as a black person, will be respected. Yorubas are the evil that have befallen you, the black race. I can bet me anywhere. I have history and I have proven fact to prove you wrong. Take me anywhere. All right. So the Afonja felt, okay, I have defeated. This is his brother. I've defeated the Oyo Empire. He relaxed. This criminal relaxed. Now the Fulani, knowing everybody knows the reason Britain loved the Fulanis is because the Fulanis are associated to snake. These guys are evil. Like, they do not need to smoke weed before they butcher you. I'm telling you, they are very highly diabolical and highly, evil in nature. So there was a little misunderstanding between the Afonja and the people, because the people of Ilorin then started realizing that this same acclaimed Islamic scholars from Futajelum who happens to come and help us defeat Oyo Empire are changing the course of everything. They are raping our you women. This rape did not start today. They are raping, pillaging our women. And when we ask questions, they will have us killed. So they revolted. The people of Ilorin revolted against Afonja. Afonja summoned the Fulanis. Like, you guys, you need to leave. All right, you need to leave. We've done what you have to do. Okay, stay at the northern part of the Kwara state, the Ilorin. Stay at the north. Don't cross the boundary where our citizens are. Do you know what the Fulanis did? Fulanis went and referendum. They went and invited all the Fulanis. This same statement they are making, that they're going to invite all the Fulanis in Africa, including East Africa, Somalia. So these are Fulani. They are going to invite everybody, and they are coming to take over Nigeria. They have been saying this in time immemorial. So what did they do? They sent signal to their people in Senegambia. They made sure all the Fulanis in Burkina Faso, Mali, Gambia, Sierra Leone, everywhere they are gathered, and they led the war against Afonja. Afonja was captured like a baby bush and was butchered in broad daylight. The women, the children. That's why, the children, the wives were raped in his eyes, and they were butchered by the Fulanis. And after this, they instituted Ilorin Empire, which is the Ilorin Emirate till today, the Emir of Ilorin. That's how they conquered. Go and check my post. There is a post I posted under one Afonja. Is it Omoto Williams or something like one idiot that is ranting? I sent him a message. He wasn't replying, and I went under his comments to pull the message there because of what he's saying against our prime minister. So whenever we talk about Afonja, this is just the basic history, because a day will come when I'll create time to educate our people about Afonja, their modus operandi, the way they cause havoc, the way they make people, the way Afonja pastors have destroyed marriages, the way Afonja pastors have converted Christianity to a business in West Africa, the way Afonja pastors have turned Jesus Christ's name to a name that people can use to make money. The way Afonja pastors, Afonja imam, is involved in dangerous rituals that has to do with body parts killing and pillaging. The way Afonja imam have turned Islam who supposedly is supposed to be a religious, peaceful religion, the way Afonja Imam under degraded it and turned it into a charlatanism. The way Afonja, average Afonja educated professor, is nothing but election rigor. I'm coming one day on space to educate people about Afonja. Anytime we talk about Afonja, I'm talking about this because of the host, the name of the host, our Twitter host, so that people understand that remove these people. You see that the Fulanis are not crying about Biafra. The Fulanis doesn't. Oh, young people, they don't care. They don't cry about Biafra. The people who are parading themselves on media today against Biafra are the Afonjas. And trust me, I have created 5 accounts on Twitter to make sure I demarcate these people, make sure this voice they had in 1967, they will never have it again in 2024. This media presence they had that made us to lose 5 million Biafran children, Biafran men and women, will never happen again. Because propaganda is one of the dangerous tools in the war. And right now, we Biafrans have understand this propaganda. We understand how it works. They will first of all gather crowd. Look at Abike Idabiri. Look at that woman. They will gather crowd, make themselves popular. They will represent themselves as Nigerians. So whenever they talk in the international community, people will pay attention to them. These guys are green snakes in green grass. So by the time they gather that crowd, the moment they make just a statement, everybody's attention will be there. And my people are in Ladipo trading. They are not on Twitter. My people are in different markets, doing business, and their destiny is being stolen from backyard. They have been doing this from time immemorial in Nigeria. Up until now, that Mazi Simon Ekpa have rose to defend Nnamdi Kanu. Remove Simon Ekpa, Nnamdi Kanu would have been a dead man today. I have an intel in DSS that told me if not what Simon Ekpa is doing by now, trust me, Nnamdi Kanu would have been a dead person. In fact, they would have killed him in Kenya. And Femi Adesina confirmed this. Femi Adesina said it. He said that if not for some intervention, what intervention is he talking about? If not for some intervention, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have died in Kenya. Do you understand? Who is Femi Adesina? This man was, a media representative to former Zoo president Buhari. He said this with his mouth. He said, if not for intervention, I am telling you that if not what Simon Ekpa is doing now, trust me, Biafra would have been a laughing stock. But right now, the case is different. They are now, every TV station is now talking about the referendum. Everybody is talking about how do we dialogue. Arewa community are coming to the table and saying, okay, we want to visit the constitution. These things never happened. Nobody takes IPOB serious. Nobody takes IPOB serious. Nobody. It has never been. I have been a member of IPOB since 2013. I have my proof. I have my record. While staying in Abuja, I was a donor, a serious member. Just a question I asked one day, one of our leader in our zona coordinator. I asked a question, a simple question, and this guy handed me over to DSS. I'm telling you, my car was bamboo. If you see what they did to me, it's not a joke in Abuja. So, and today, the thing have changed. Everything, the way they look at Biafra, as business have changed, and now Afonja is no longer happy. Every social media present of Afonja is talking about Simon Ekpa, how he is a fraud, how he is this. Meanwhile, Ondo State is being ravaged by Fulani. Ekiti State is being destroyed by the Fulanis. Osun women are not safe. Osun women are not safe. Their women are being raped by the day. Guess what? They don't report it. News don't report these things, but it's happening. We have people in Osun who are you lament and lament and lament. You will not see it on Twitter. Yesterday, a woman was butchered in Osu. I have been waiting to see this on Twitter. Nobody, no news carries it. Now, what is their problem? Biafra. Simon Ekpa, Biafra. Because this thing will bring money to their pocket and 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 also damage the race because they hate Biafrans with passion. So, why do they hate Nnamdi Kanu? I narrated the story to you. Why do they love Nnamdi Kanu and hate Simon Ekpa? My brother Afonja, they don't love Nnamdi Kanu. They don't. So, but right now, because it's like this, well, they have to play, in let's say chess game or in mathematics. There is what we call divide and conquer. All right, in mathematics, or let's say in a famous algorithm. As a computer scientist, I want to analyze something for you. How divide and conquer, how it works. All right, it's a Greek philosophy, emanated in Rome. It is a Roman politician who emanated, who stem up and come up with ideology of divide and conquer. I'm going to write it up how divide and conquer started, but I'm going to post it on my wall so that you can go and read it. All right, but let me bring it how it works in my own field, which is computer science. Divide and conquer is a kind of algorithm that when things become very difficult, very, very difficult, like a solution cannot be determined, a computational measurement cannot be achieved. When you introduce divide and conquer, a solution will come out. These are for just understand this. They know it. So they know what they are doing. Solution will quickly stem up. If you see solution come up, once you introduce divide and conquer Caesar cipher algorithm, you will see that problem will be solved. Even if it's calculation, computation, however you want the algorithm to perform, the efficiency will be very, very correct. Because divide and conquer is a tool that when you introduce it in a society, that society will never remain the same again. Afonjas are
Would
doing
that
this.
be undefined? Would that be when it's undefined?
Oh,
Huh?
sorry, come
I said,
again.
would that theory be when it's undefined?
Exactly.
When
Exactly. Thank you. So they understand how this functions, this algorithm, this mathematical computation works. They know. So when you introduce it in a society, they will tell you, now I love Nnamdi Kanu. But I don't like Simon Ekpa. It's a tool. All
Guy,
right.
please still hold your thought. You said this thing and it's very smart. Please, there is something our prime minister posted the last about, how people are very gullible. Our people don't understand what you're talking about. Our people are just busy buying and selling. They don't know that people are using seeing their identity online. One of them say that Simon Ekpa is using a war of attrition. I don't know if you know what is attrition. So do you know what is
Sure, I know.
attrition? Okay.
yes, I
Now,
do.
but look at our own people are busy saying that Simon Ekpa is a Nigerian agent, and they're saying they're using war of attrition. This guy understands what Simon Ekpa is doing. They know that and that's why
Yes.
they came out to create this. You see, our people, that stupid people are jumping on that thing. They're why they are being driven by jealousy. This guy understands what he's doing. He wants to divide the house because now he's sensing a synergy. Now, there are a lot of people now after this move of this lobby, some people now have come to realize that Simon Ekpa has not been a mole actually, that he's actually working for Biafra. But now this guy now started all these things. Some of them now are beginning to fade away in there because they create confusion. So these enemies know that this guy is real and he's doing the real thing. So, but that's why, but our people
Exactly.
are so gullible. Our people, he said that war of attrition. War of attrition is when it's like you divide and conquer, where you're breaking something that is big, small. Like we ask you, how do you eat an elephant? You say, eat a part by part. So they understand it. Just continue. I like what
Exactly.
you're saying.
Yes. United States of Biafra. Thank you very much for your contribution. I don't look at this as a interjection or interruption. Interruption. I look at it as like because if I allow you, if you wait for me to finish to saying, you might as well forget to chip in this thing, which is very, very important. May I also let you know, United States of Biafra, that our people have short memories. Short memories. That's why I am very addicted to mathematics. You cannot become an ethical hacker if you don't understand how mathematics works. You cannot become a AI engineer if you don't understand how maths work. Maths is the basic of humanity. Maths is the basic of science. All right. Our people have short memory. If I may tell you that this Aba massacre that IPOB Nigeria orchestrated so many months ago, do you know that Emeka Gift have forgotten about it? The people that died in that massacre, in that so-called they call it protest. Do you know how short memory? How do you know if not because of Mazi Simon Ekpa, our people would have forgotten Nnamdi. I'm telling you how our people, Nigerian, have reduced them with low quality, of thinking or retaining memories. You understand? And this thing took me to what we call Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome have a different varieties of. The syndrome is a very deadly, that it has many varieties and capacities of dethroning even a king. You start giving somebody. In when we were growing up, there is this mosquito. I don't know the name I can't figure out the name, but it's a very special mosquito that it is very difficult to kill. It's very difficult to use your hand, just normal way you kill mosquito, bam, like this. It's very difficult to kill this one. So how do you kill this one? You need to bring either knife or stick, start pressing more blood, start pressing more blood, start pressing more blood. The moment, and that one, you guys are laughing, and that mosquito will be engulfed with enjoyment, and it will forget itself, and by then you now, bam, at the back, before he realizes that, oh no, the time is gone, he's dead. And that is one part of this one, is just one part of Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome is a way whereby someone is dealing with you. As a lady, you know what rape means. Somebody is raping you day and night, raping you day and night, molesting you. But very soon you will fall in love with that person. You become in love, and everything about you, even if the person slaps you, bam, you say thank you, sir. Like, this Stockholm syndrome is inbuilt in Afonja. It is inbuilt in Afonja. Now, how did they afflict it with our people? How did they afflict this Stockholm syndrome to our people? Through media, and more especially those who are born in Lagos. Nnamdi Kanu made one post about being born and raised in Lagos, how dangerous it is because of the gota, the smell of gota in Lagos. And once it enters your nose, you are gone forever. Now, that is how they afflict our people with this short memory, and at the same time bringing them very close, and automatically changing them to this Stockholm syndrome. And these are the people online now supporting these criminals, supporting these guys, who are saying, I love Nnamdi Kanu, who is a freedom fighter, and I don't like Simon Ekpa, who is a fraud. You see them with Igbo names. Yes, they are Igbo. They are born and brought up in Lagos. They have Twitter account. They have media presence. They will be saying, "Ride on, sir. Ride on, sir. Ride on, sir." An average Nigerian. This idiot who is saying this online, he is from Oshun. Oshun, yesterday, a Fulani butchered a woman, raped a woman, and butchered a woman. The news did not carry it. Nobody is talking about it. But they are on social media ranting, talking this nonsense about Biafra. I asked him, sir, do you love Biafra? When did you start loving Biafra? He kept quiet. He did not ask. I said, when? Explain to me. What is your business with Biafra? What interest do you have in Biafra? They will never answer me this question. No, they don't. They want to demarcate Biafra. They want to use Nnamdi Kanu, pathetic, this situation to draw the attention of the Igbos, then convert them against Mazi Simon Ekpa. I think a lot of people want to speak, because if I keep on saying my own have to do with teaching, You understand? If I am talking, it has to do with teaching, so that our people will understand that, man, we are into spiritual warfare. And oh, okay, thank you so much, thank you. I hit my mic now.
Yeah. So let's just go with honestly, I'm enjoying what Tega is saying, and left for me, I would have just allowed him to continue rolling. I mean, this is not time of everybody struggling to speak. When you have someone that is saying something that will actually create a lot of mind awakening, you allow the people to speak. Honestly, what he's saying is very much into.
Can we just allow him to carry on, because he's giving a very good lecture here. Honestly, we can just allow him to speak.
Yes, yes. Yeah. How we're gonna do it is that we can just make the conclusion, allocate more time to him. He's still around, okay. But mine will be more like, let me just add up in support of what he's saying, okay. Because what the beauty of communication is that when you say, people also say something. Maybe if we speak 3 minutes, he may have to speak 8 minutes. I think that way it will work better. So, just when some of the posts that our prime minister, do you know what why our prime minister is very dangerous to the enemy? Is because he has a very sharp understanding. What will take some people like a year to understand, he understands it in an instant. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I bookmarked that post, but I remember that post. And Afonja was saying something. He said that Simon Ekpa is fighting a war of attrition. And I went and I actually checked on what attrition means. Means when you are fighting, you're breaking something bit by bit. You understand? So, and they have seen this happening. They're seeing the moves our prime minister is making. And these moves are very, very dangerous to them. And they understand this. But unfortunately, my people do not understand. My people do not understand. And I think that is this scripture that says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. I think in Hosea, I think they are talking about the Biafran people. Some of our Biafran people don't understand. They are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge. Our people don't know. That's our problem. Our people, everybody is trying to.
United States.
Sir,
United States. Please, sorry, I'm not cutting you off. Let me chip in one thing with this you're saying. There's what Tega has been saying, and that thing is, there's something people need to know. Mainly our hosts. I want first of all congratulate those who usually host, because many of us, like I said the last time I spoke on the last space I went to, I don't have the courage to host, but there are people who have that courage, the privilege to do that. And those people who have that privilege to be hosting, there are people who these Afonjas manipulates. Because for our people to be educated and hold the media, we need to hold some certain ideology and certain keys. You need to work as them to become like them, to overrule them. How do we do it? One, you see, there are many of us who hold spaces that those of them who are from just manipulate those who says abroad and come to their spaces. Perhaps they co-host them, and those who are hosting now does not even have much courage to understand the manipulation of what the co-host of so many co-hosts who come on the spaces, rather than them, acknowledging that Simeon is not the case, that we need Biafra, or we need to get our freedom to go out of this stagnant they have put us through. Right? What do? You allow them to come on the spaces, discuss Igbo nation, discuss certain things, and they come and tell you, I'm an Igbo man, I stay here, I live here. So by doing that, they also help these Afonjas, these useless people who are not educated, who had put them together to see that they are educated, bringing confusion on media. How do we destroy it? Is to when they come, we debunk them. Even when you are the host, and you know that you love Biafra, and you know that you want freedom, and you allow them to come to spaces, give them the time to begin to rant nonsense. You break it down, tell them, see, because they cannot. Last time I went on space, one of my brother I hosted, I told them one thing. You cannot, if that woman was educated, who come on that space, what's her name again, who come on the space and say she looks for Igbo nation, And you cannot attribute to Igbo nation without having Biafra to talk about. And because Igbo nation has nothing to do, there's nothing like Igbo nation. Even when you go to Google, sometimes the host you also make them understand. If you go to Google and type Igbo nation, what Google will bring you is Biafra. Are you getting me? So you come on spaces and you begin. So sometimes when people begin to see they begin to buy the ideas because this is what our Jazz want. In as much as we begin to make things clear and fact figures on spaces, you see, many of them will stay off. And that's, we'll be able to conquer their Jazz. We'll be able to conquer them very well. That they will not have any cause again to bring out Biafra matter on spaces to debunk them. Rather, they will always look for like that Yoruba guy telling them by 2nd of December, we will go. Things will begin to take, a new narrative will begin to come in. I just want to chip this thing in. Thank you.
Dalo, very much.
Thank you.
And that is it. You know, one of the war strategy is for you to understand the mind of your enemy and then up your game against them. And that's what we love our prime minister for. And that is what they are trying to fight back now. So because all of a sudden this guy manifested from nowhere, or Omotayo Williams, and he is just like, you know, doing a huge campaign and singling out our prime minister. And it is now we must shield our prime minister. And this thing again, there's something we have to do. We have to change, make sure that we keep the narrative on Biafra and not our prime minister. Prime minister is not a single as an individual. He's not the individual looking for Biafra. He's just our arrowhead, our representative, the face of the over 50 million Biafrans that have voted. It's not about him. It's about the 50 million Biafrans who have endorsed the self-referendum, who has endorsed him as our prime minister, who have endorsed Biafra. And again, you know, like all those people that are claiming that they love Nnamdi Kanu, did they love Nnamdi Kanu when he was out? Is it not the same people that kept saying that Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail? So now Nnamdi Kanu no longer jumped bail. Are they not the people leading campaign that Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail until they kidnapped him? The same people who say that Nnamdi Kanu should be remanded in incarceration forever. The same people who were provoked when they were making move to release Nnamdi Kanu toward the election. So now suddenly they love Nnamdi Kanu. So now the Nnamdi Kanu they love is Nnamdi Kanu that is in custody, in prison, in DSS custody. That's the Nnamdi Kanu they love. They don't love Nnamdi Kanu that is outside. Because Mazi Simon Ekpa now is the Nnamdi Kanu that is outside. Why Simon Nnamdi Kanu is the Nnamdi Kanu that they are beholding. When Nnamdi Kanu was outside and doing exactly what Simon Ekpa is doing right now, they didn't love him. They didn't like him. So let the Biafrans not be confused. What they love is the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is held. He cannot speak, he cannot act, he cannot do anything from where he's being held. If he comes out now, or if they hear that he's going to come out, they will not be afraid. And what they are thinking is maybe Nnamdi Kanu will come and begin to contradict what the prime minister is doing. Anyways, that we don't see will happen. But so the Biafrans that are listening to me here, if you think that those people that are saying all those things love you, you are a joker. You are a joker. These are the same people that will say, go and level Okwama, go and level everybody, level and level and level. These are the same people that are calling for genocide of your people. And there is something as Nnamdi Kanu said. He said, anytime the zoo gang up against somebody, know that that person is doing something that is right. Have you all forgotten all the teachings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? It shocks me that the same people that are claiming that these are the people who are claiming that they are followers of Nnamdi Kanu, but they never even understand the teachings of Nnamdi Kanu. They're just following Nnamdi Kanu, but they don't know the teachings of Nnamdi Kanu. The teachings of Nnamdi Kanu, if you listen to his teachings and digest them, you understand that Simon Ekpa is the only man that is standing on the solid rock of the principles and what he teaches and what he represents. I don't know how it is difficult for them to understand, but what I know is this, that we have gone beyond anybody stopping us. We have crossed the Rubicon and there is no stopping us. Thank you very much. Let me hang the mic here.
Thank Thank you so much.
Please,
Today is
can I,
Saturday,
can I
and
give you something, brother?
oh, hello. Sorry,
Yeah, can I
let me
chip in
just say
something?
something. Just a moment. I will get back to you. Then I'll hand the mic entirely. Okay. I want our people to understand something. There is something very, very, very serious that our people need to understand. Right? About Avonja. It looks like we are fighting the Fulani, the Arab, the Sahel, the people from the Sahel. It looks like that. But, philosophically, we are not fighting the Arabs. We are not fighting Fulanis. Our greatest enemy is the Afonja. It's not the Fulani. The Fulanis, will chase them away where they will return them where they come from. Of course, they know. And trust me, when Biafra comes, they are going to respect themselves. Our greatest enemy from day one has been the Afonjas. Now, let me prove this to you. After the fall of Oyo Empire, just pay attention. The Oni of Ife attacked Bini. No, that was before the fall of Oyo Empire. The Oni of Ife attacked Idu. Go and research about this. I am going to do a publication when Biafra comes. All right. I am going to, by God's grace, going to become a very good lecturer in Biafran universities. I'm going to publish a notable book that people will read, and we are going to change the narrative. They attacked Idu. Idu is Igbo land. Idu is Igbo land. And whenever we talk about Idu, pay attention. Idu comprises of Ijo, Efik, Anang. I'm going to break it down so that you will understand up to Kalabari, which is the present day Calabar. They all stems from the present day Edo State, which is Igbo. Now, what was the attack for? Igbo people have never invaded any. I have never. There was a narrative one of the Avonjas was parading that Igbo people invaded Equatorial Guinea and dominated one of their islands. Igbo people invaded Gabon and dominated, and even the current president of Gabon now is an Igbo man. Yeah, I saw that documentary and I laughed. Why I laughed is because I know how they operate. I know these Afonjans are evil. And just pay very good attention so that you understand. You see, the people of Onitsha, go and verify this thing. The people of present day Onitsha in Anambra State, or down to Ihala, these people are Idu people. How did it happen? This Oni invaded Edo, invaded Idu, captured some areas in Idu land, and turned it to this thing you are hearing Oba Bini Oba. It was never before. If you trace this thing down to about 400 years ago, there is nothing like Oba Bini. Idu was an empire. All right. Now what happened? Some of the Idu people, like the Eka, the people of Eka, the people of Esang, the people of Anyocha, the people of Oboruku, the people of Agbo, the people of Obiaruko, they fled. These people fled from Idu kingdom. They ran for their life, and they ran, and most of them settled in the present day Onitsha. The people of Onitsha are Idu people. They are the Ika people. If you don't know, I'm being honest with you. I am an Igbo man from Enugu. I'm telling you this truth. It is a truth that all these people making noise. We are South. We are not Igbo. We are South. When Biafra comes, we are going to change. We are going to educate them. I know they are ignorant because of their Fonjas. Now, after settling, most of them settled. If you can go and ask your grandfather, if you are from Anambra, ask your grandfather, because your father might not know. Ask your grandfather. Aga Idu Noba. Aga Idu Noba is an ancient story that the colonial masters eradicated the history. They didn't want the history to remain again, so they took it. And who helped this generation to be condemned was Gowon, the creation of states by Gowon. and the help of Murtala Mohammed Declaration, Military Declaration of 1971. Now, how did it happen? There was a man called Ademola Ademoyega. It was a promise because Ademola Ademoyega, who happens to be then a historian, was dying. So he made sure that Nigerian state reward him. His son was a general during the war, and his son, participated. All right. Ademola Ademoyega made sure he advised the British government on how to make sure that the people who are living in riverine area called the river state, the Ikwere people, this man wrote an article that made sure that British made sure that these people separate themselves from Igbo. Made sure that anybody that is from Delta State, cut off from Igbo. It is a tool. In fact, it's going to be a topic one day on space. I just pray today. Now is about 2-3 here in Singapore. So I'm going to make sure that I create time, and teach this thing on space one day. I'm going to host space, and I will make sure that the Minister of Information will be live on the space, so that I would like our people to understand our problem, so that whenever we are talking about Afonja, leave us alone. I know notable somebody I respect so much in this struggle. He is in Switzerland. He contacted me. I was like, that guy, you are above all this nonsense you're doing now. Why are you posting about Afonja? I said, sir, with all due respect, I am trying to, dig it from the foundation. Well, I'm trying to dig it from the foundation. Remove Afonja. Fulanis are cowards. They cannot stand the heat of Biafra. Of course they know. Even with the help of Britain, they cannot stand Biafra. But the real enemy are these people. Look at what Omoto Williams is doing. This guy is creating wave. Go and check the impressive he's generating. Go and check. Some said he's trying to make money from Elon Musk and all that. No, he's not. The paymasters knows what he's doing. And go and check the people commenting under him. You see a verified account. All right. You check very well that these persons are Igbo of extraction. These are our people supporting these guys. You know that. And he has mounted up this thing as a program. He's doing it as a full-time program. All right. Why? His attack is majorly on Simon Ekpa, not on Nnamdi Kanu. Like I said earlier, he loved Nnamdi Kanu, but he does not love Simon Ekpa. It's a strategy, and we will not allow this to fly. And I urge everybody who is here listening to me, anytime, in fact, type a full message. Transcribe this thing I'm saying, like the history of Afonja, all these things I've said. Transcribe it, put it in the text format, and put it in a note. Whenever he posts anything, be the first to comment on that. I want Biafrans to troop in his comments and change the narrative. Don't report his account. Allow him to, so that we will know who is getting impression. Is it the Biafrans or him who is trying to demarcate our prime minister? They know what they are doing. They have done it, and it worked for them in 1967. My grandfather told me that when they were warning Ojukwu about this, he did not listen. Ojukwu did not listen. Ojukwu thought that, no, don't forget about, Ojukwu never take them for anything. He will talk, Ojukwu will tell you, forget about Afonjas. He will talk, Ojukwu will tell you, no, forget about that idiot in BBC. Don't worry, let him fry. If you are talking, Ojukwu will light cigarette and start smoking and say, yeah, you done? Any other thing? My grandfather said they warned him about this media propaganda. Believe it or not, this propaganda made Biafra to lost that war in 1960. It is one of the key points that made us to regret that war in 1967. It's this same media, this same strategy they are bringing. Let me tell you one thing again from the Bible. See, you see the operation of Satan from Genesis to Revelation. It does not change tactics. Satan does not change tactics. You are hearing the bar and the bar and the worship of bar, and it is still happening to the worship of bar through pedophilia is still happening till today. It is the same old way. Is this devil does not change pattern. Afonja doesn't change pattern. It is the way they do. Omoloye Shore tried it. Shore made sure that he used media to capture some Nigerian politicians on ransom. That's how he became rich. He made sure that, man, if you talk nonsense, he before Sahara Reporter published you in those days when he started newly, Sahara Reporter will come first and made sure that they will tell you, look, tomorrow is like a blackmail. Then I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You know, people like Rochas or Korocha for their victim then, and of course, Rochas paid a huge price. You have to pay money, if not tomorrow you will go viral. And you pay them. And the guy become very rich and he have mouth now in Nigeria politics. That is the way Afonja function. They use media to intimidate people. Abike Dabere, everybody know her. She made her way out through media, falsehood and propagation, bad propaganda. Biafrans, I am calling on every reasonable person that we should not let this thing happen. Look at Amaka. They fabricated. I know that is a psyop. I know. When it started, I know it's a psyop. I know. And I know it will not fly. Although, but the way they promoted it, sent it to National Assembly, the National Assembly approved it, they invited Canadian Prime Minister, the ambassador. This thing I'm telling you is within 3 days. And they were able to get to the Canadian government authority to get the young lady arrested. And of course, they were ashamed because Canada is not Nigeria. And they are now looking for new persons. They don't care. They are looking for another. Just so long as you're an Igbo man, so they are targeting you. Look, guys, I know what I'm saying. And forget about these people that I've worked with Twitter for 4 years as a full stack software engineer. I work with this organization, so I know some people who use rigorous way of creating fake account here to do. And I know Afonja, the real Afonja, they don't hide their intention. It's only our people who fall their victim. I'm telling you, they don't hide their intention again. Afonja is the only person that does not hide their envy and jealousy. They don't. They make it very known to you. He knows, they know you. These are our real enemy. Trust me, if we face these people and trash them where they belong to, who is Fulani? Fulani we rather be very loyal to Biafra government. I'm telling you the truth. Because Fulani plays a game of numbers. They'll be like, okay, since Britain is supporting us now to orchestrate Boko Haram, ISWAP, and the most deadliest terrorist group in West Africa, okay, let's be for Britain. By the time Britain is not feeding them again, they will go for whoever is feeding them. That's how Fulani is. They are like sheep being controlled. They are tools used. So Biafran can also use them in the nearest future. Once Biafran government starts, in a way trying to make them belong, support them in maybe in one Sahara desert to acclaim that nation, you will see that they will be very loyal. But for Afonjas, they never change. Afonja never change. Bring a Fulani person who is a jihadist and bring an average professor, Afonja professor. I'll take the jihadist. I can manage the jihadist, but I can never manage a chameleon, a very ugly Afonja. Thank you very much. As we progress, I will keep. And for those of you, I want to say this, and for some of you who are still, making it look like it's a joke. Let me be honest with you. You are in Ladipo. You are not safe. If you like, be in Alaba International. You are not safe. Your life, in fact, your life and your business are being numbered. They are just waiting for time to strike you, and you will be gone. The earlier you sell all those nonsense you are doing there and support Biafran government, the better for you. I'm telling you, if you have 10 million naira, divide it into 2. Pay 5 million naira to Biafran government account. You will not understand what we are doing, what Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing until from next year we tell you the story. From next year you will know the story, right? I am not bluffing. What I'm telling you is fact. Sell all those nonsense, all those properties you are buying there. Sell all of them. All of them. Make sure you support this government. If you have not voted and you are still waiting, you are wasting your time, because trust me, you see everything we are doing on Twitter. I have been bookmarking. Starman sent me somebody said host, and he told me that guy investigate this person, and I laughed. I'm like, anybody talking against Biafra, we are documenting you. If you like, use Korokodai as your name. We know who you are. We have a way of getting to your data. We know you. We are documenting them. When the time comes, I am going to be immigration officer. My first service in Biafra is immigration. Yes, I want to be me. I'm going to plead with Biafran government to employ me as an immigration officer. We are going to wait for you at the airport. Not everybody is going to enter Biafra. Not everybody. I'm telling you, not everybody will enter Biafra. Some will enter, of course, you will enter so that you enter prison, so that you help our economy to grow in hard labor. All right, of course. But there are people officially that are not going to enter. So create fake account, stay here and support Afonja. A time is coming. No, you see this digital age, AI has made it possible that you can never ever hide. You never hide. Some of us are temporarily using these names, and let me tell you, Twitter knows who we are. So it is easy to get your data. Come here and run nonsense. Insult Simon Ekpa. Insult Biafran government in exile. Then we'll wait for you when Biafra is declared. Thank you and God bless you as you're listening. And again, please try in as much as you can to share this space so that others will know that we are live. If you have not voted, vote. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That was a very beautiful submission from you. Yeah, you were very on point speaking about the Afron jazz and you know their skull mining and their Baal worshipping nature because these people are literally idol worshippers. There was something that Simon Ekpa posted just yesterday. I think someone hit a very big stone straight to the Oni of Ife's skull with the message he sent to him on Facebook that Oni of Ife is an idol worshiper. I was just laughing at that post. Like, all these people's truths, they are just coming outside like little by little, small, 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 small. Everything is leaking from every corner, because of this coming Biafra referendum. Yeah, I see some people's hand up. I see Anna your Paul, you've been here for a while. Do you have something to say? Can unmute.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the mic. Um, I will use this opportunity to greet all Biafrans who are here saying their mind to Afonjas. I will use this time now to call all of you that are just being ignorant of yourself. Our Prime Minister is not even fighting you the way you think he's fighting you. He's only there protecting you. You, the Afonja, is there protecting you, but you don't know. So it's even better that you are doing all this so that at the end of the day, you will now see what you have done to yourself. You will use your hand to punish yourself. You, one Nigerianist or Afonjas, because why I'm saying this is that the person you are even talking about hosting space here and there, mentioning his name, is not doing anything rather than getting the freedom for you to live. That is the only thing he has come to do, and he will surely achieve it. Both you, the president, the Tinubu, and all that, I have not seen anything that will make you to pay deaf ear, because even Simon Ekpa you are calling is still there covering you or protecting you from your own enemy. If I were you guys, I would just ask myself a question like, after all the shout, your government, your senators have made several meeting how to get to this man, and it's not working. Before you even do anything, don't forget that you guys are just criminals, and there is no way you can bring yourself out physical to face Simon Ekpa because he's a good guy. He's not criminal like you. So you guys trying to paint him, it means you are promoting him, because at the end of the day, the trap will catch you. The trap you set will catch you. It will catch you. Now, let's look at it in this way now. To Tinubu's, like the president of the zoo now. Eh? Let's look at it this way. Now, you as a president, you are a criminal. Everybody supporting one Nigeria. Are they not seeing it? Even those hosting space here and there, going to media to write all kind of rubbish, are they not there when Tinubu is a criminal ruling them? Then tell me where you will go from there to start with. If at the end you find out that, okay, for my PM to forgive you, you should be even now start praying that, okay, let me just be his guard, because you don't even reach anything to compare. There is nothing you can use to compare yourself with him now. There is nothing you will do now to stop him. There is nothing you, anywhere you like go, he's already there before you. His hand is clean. He has done nothing. He's a genuine man. He do a legit thing. People know him from who he is, not a country where a drug lord is ruling you and you are finding I don't even know how to put it. You are finding what to say. How do you think you are going to win with all those your propaganda that you are posting here and there, posting space and writing rubbish, telling people lies about Igbos and Biafra? How do you think you are going to win? Anyway, I will say that without you guys, we wouldn't be here by now. So you guys are even giving him more strength, and you have already said it. You guys are giving him more strength. He's now government. If you don't know, he's a government. He's there protecting all Biafrans. Even the Afonjas is also there fighting for you guys. He's also there. Not only Igbos that he's protecting. I think in this week, I think the day before yesterday or so, he posted a Yoruba, he gave an order that they should release one Yoruba guy like that. And they did. Which means he's also there fighting for you. The ones that is genuine, not the criminals fighting him. If I were you Nigerians, Tinubu, by now you should have resigned, because that place you think you are going to end it up is already there waiting for you. There is nothing you will do at this. You must surely come down. This power you are holding now, it will end on round table. He have tell you severally that there is nothing you will do that will change his mind from ending Nigeria, and is going to end it. Nigeria is not meant to be. Nigeria is not meant to be. For those of you, maybe you are abroad, you are thinking that you have find a safe haven, that now nothing, you don't care about Nigeria, or you don't care about anything happening. It concerns you. It concerns you, because you are there making good economy for other countries to move ahead, while your own country is just there going backward, and you are still a slave. You cannot even boast of your own country. That place you are, somebody fought for it and get it. Somebody fight, pay with his blood and everything. People died because of that place you are, but you don't know. Now, the Nigerian you guys are talking about is just like a company. Somebody just come and put you guys together, and you are there dying for it. You are just there now dying for what you don't even know about. Look at this time, Nigeria is still going backward to their old national anthem. Sometimes I will just look like and I will just assume that these people don't even know what they are doing. What kind of sense is that? What kind of brain does Nigerian people have? They call you Nigeria zoo. They call you Nigeria, and you are there behaving like animal. You can't even think. You can't even reason on your own. As a human being, you cannot even wake up one day and see that all things going on in this country is wrong. It's not the right way to go. You guys don't have anywhere to move. Nigeria don't have anything to move ahead. Biafra is the only way, the only life you guys will have. Because at the end of the day, Fulani is already there. Jihad, they are there already, forcing you to become a Muslim. If you are not a Muslim, they will kill you at the end of the day. Now, our PM is there protecting you from not being killed. Maybe you don't know, including you, the Biafrans. Simon Ekpa is already there protecting you, fighting for you, making sure that jihad, he stop them from conquering you. That is what he's doing. As a government, he's already there doing it. Anywhere he call for his attention, he will be there to attend. He's doing it live and direct. That is why you guys are not sleeping. You guys are not sleeping because you are a criminal. It's only, as in, the only thing Nigeria knows how to work is how to thief, how to make the wrong narrative. Somebody who is fighting for you, making a way for you, you are there saying rubbish. You better change. Oh. Even if you are a governor from Southeast, even if you are it's time for you guys to start resigning. Speak up. Everybody should be speaking up. This life is not. You are not even better than those people they are killing in the north. It's one head everybody have. The same way you see them killing people at the north, the same way they will also kill you when it gets to your turn. You should start speaking up for yourself. Somebody is there releasing you from the rope that you tie yourself, and you are there telling the person to tie you more, or you are there using the rope to tie yourself more. He's already there losing you from that bondage, that slavery, that slavery that British have made you to be. They collected everything from you and subdue you, make you a slave. In fact, turn your brain upside down. You don't even know how to reason anymore for yourself. And you see somebody who is there doing all he can to release you. And you are there hosting space. You think you are going to stop him? It doesn't matter what you do. It does not matter what Nigeria is doing now. It doesn't matter. Mazi Kanu is there. And Simon Ekpa is also there at his back. Without Simon Ekpa, I think maybe by now Nigeria would think that they have succeeded. and they will kill him. But today, you don't have that power again, because you have seen somebody that is challenging you anyhow you want. If you want it by violence, is there. If you want it by peace, is there. Any way you want it is going to give you. So the only thing for you to do now is just for you to wake up one day and surrender all you have and repent and beg him to see maybe he's going to forgive you, because at the end he's going to win. It doesn't matter what you do. Country where Boko Haram founder is the vice president, you guys are not seeing that. Tinubu is a drug lord, you guys are not seeing that. There is nothing wrong with it. You are okay. You are okay. You don't even have anything to say about that. Fulani jihad is coming from north, slaughtering thousands of people daily. You don't have any problem about that. You can't even speak for yourself. You can't even speak for yourself. Being you anybody that is, you know yourself as a Biafra, being you pastor, being you celebrity, it is time for you guys to speak up. Speak up now. It's not something that maybe we are waiting for tomorrow. Speak up now. This your life. If you know it's important for you, speak up now and get your freedom. I don't know why people choose any other thing apart from freedom, because you believe that the area of slavery which you are is okay for you. How can you be okay? How can you be okay when somebody owns you? Somebody will force you. Somebody will change your language. From you will stop speaking your language. It's happening. Nigeria have been doing that. They will divide you and subdue you, force you into what you don't even want to be. You are already there, dying. So what is the way out if not Simon Ekpa? All of you, they are funjas. It is time for you guys to drop all those rubbish you guys are doing, because it's not going to help you. At the end of it, the record is there. The record is there. Maybe you are fighting him now, but you now realize that, okay, PM is doing the right thing. Come and support. Bring those money that you claim that you have, that you stolen from the government. Use it to support. Maybe he can forgive you. Maybe he can just forgive you. Whether good or bad, it doesn't matter what you guys do. Biafra is here and nothing will stop it. 2nd December is sacrosanct. If you like, hear that. If you like, if you don't like, you are on your own. Biafra is gone. We have exit Nigeria. We have exit Nigeria. You can die with your own Nigeria. It does. If you like, maybe the way you are living now, you don't even want to see Biafra. You can kill yourself by yourself. You can just kill yourself. Today now is the bad person, because he have chosen to use arm to protect us. To protect us, we the Biafran. Now he's the bad person. You are calling him the bad person, because he's there doing everything to protect you. Biafra is the only country that will rise, that will save every African people. If you like, take it. If you like, don't take it. You are on your own. Thank you. I will rest my mic here. Thank you so much. Is anybody speaking? I can't hear anyone. Oh.
Yeah, me neither.
I think the coordinators are busy. Maybe anybody can pick up mic and speak. Freedom, you can go ahead and speak. Thank you. Olenga, you can speak. Olengalaba, something like that. Someone can just pick up mic and speak.
Tell guys, maybe you can use this opportunity to speak and lecture us more. I think Kama is real dropped already. I see some of our Biafran sisters here and guys. I see Christopher, I see Clara James, I see Sir Williams. I don't know. Should I send you the mic so you come up to say one or two things concerning the topic? We would love to hear your voice.
Maybe you can drop me and bring somebody else in. Yeah.
I think I can still add them while I don't know.
Ife,
I think I
Okay,
can still add them.
Mazidake.
Ife, are you there?
Mazi,
You could drop me.
Mazidake, I will be back shortly. Let me go get something. I'll be back. You can give it to anybody.
All right, no problem. Yeah, so while I bring them, I don't know, Benson, are you there? Are you around your device? Biafra First Love, you wanted to say something? You can go on.
I'm just a little bit busy. Sorry about
Oh,
that, man. Just a little bit
I will
busy.
say. I just wanted to say something because nobody's talking. Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay.
Margaret,
It's Ife there. I mean, you guys can actually, if you have a problem bringing people in, yeah.
just
I see Miss Claire.
yeah, just give me 5 minutes. I'll to go to a better place where it's early hours of the morning here. And I just
Yeah,
quickly,
Claritin's hands is up.
yeah, I'll
She's
say
speaking.
something now.
Can you hear
Yeah,
her?
just give me a
Can
few
you bring
minutes.
her in, please?
Give me a few minutes. I want to go to an area where it's like early hours of the
Oh,
morning where I am. People are sleeping.
oh no, I can't.
All
Okay,
right,
I'll
Clara
I'll
James, we
take the
hear
I'll
mic.
you.
just
We
come
hear
here
you,
now.
Clara James. Thank you. Biafra First Love, I don't think Clara James could hear you.
I can't hear Biafra first love as well.
Let me see if I can drop her and bring her up.
There's somebody is controlling. Yeah, somebody is controlling my mic. Yeah, you can drop me.
Yeah, so concerning the topic, what we were saying earlier, we were speaking about the Afon jazz. While we wait for Biafra First Love to come back, we were talking about the Afon jazz and how it is in their nature to um, do this, their normal rituals and sacrifice and everything. Like it's literally in their tradition and something that their former parents have been doing. It's not something that this current generation can just drop because they literally took it. That was one of the things that they held on to themselves, worshiping of idols and using humans as sacrifice. I said it on the space one time like that the Afonja people, they have a tradition in their land that after their Oba dies, they literally bury someone alive. Like, how will you have a tradition that supports human sacrifice? It is very, 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 very old fashioned. It's something that's supposed to have been dropped. Like, and all of this with all this traditional stuffs that the Afonjas are doing. The root of the problem, the hate between Yorubas and Igbos, actually started from the parents of all these current generations. The parents literally spoiled the Igbos, the Indigos, in the face of uh, we, in the face of almost everybody. They were calling us I want more Igbo this, I want more Igbo this. Any small thing like this, you see them mentioning I want more Igbo. As when they were very, very little, and they never actually had the opportunity to like ask their parents for um uh, evidence. Like, okay, you say Igbo people are um they have some association with them, skull, cannibalism, and all those things that they are mentioning. Can you just give us some evidence? They did not even have that knowledge to ask their mom or their dad or even their grannies that, okay, yeah, Igbos do this, Igbos do that. It was I don't know, education was not one of something of theirs until Nigeria, the setup of Nigeria. As at that time, I don't know how they would have even managed to, learn. It's just so bad. It's just so bad. And before it changes, literally, I feel like this generation will have to give birth to another generation. Those ones, they're going to try to teach them everything about the Igbos, the history of the Igbos, literally, the genocide and everything. So they will understand that these people have even fought war. They are very peaceful. Before this hate back and forth, it's going to stop between them. They have a very bad and barbaric culture, yet they blame us that we are having that barbaric culture. They skin people alive, they bury people alive, yet they blame the Igbos that live in peace. We literally live in peace. We never even had fences around our homes as when at the time of Biafra, when Biafra was Biafra, before the genocide. We never had fences. We built our homes and we lived in peace. We didn't have prisons, literally. And it was just going on and on and on, peaceful. But these people come and try to like drop a different narrative saying Igbos are this, Igbos are that. You know, I'm just so happy that, you know, in as much as they throw this their lives, the truth still stands. There's no way, there's no where, there's no how you're going to interact with an Igbo man that he's going to act very, very aggressive to you, except you carry aggression to him. You know, it's just so simple, like rules of life. I don't know, Tech Guy, are you around? Are you around your mic or Freedom for All? If any one of you is around, you can like speak for like some minutes. I don't know. Can anyone hear me? Give me a thumbs up.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah.
I still want to speak.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anna Yopo, you can go. You can take your time.
Okay. Okay. So, like as I was saying, is something that I need to call all of you who don't even believe on what Simon
I
Ekpa is
explain your
doing.
voice.
Hmm?
Your phone.
Okay, okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Yeah. So, it's something that I will use this opportunity now to call on those my brothers who are Igbos, who are not supporting what Prime Minister is doing, Simon Ekpa is doing. It is time for you to wake up. The handwriting is already there. You are seeing it. It is time for you to wake up. I don't know what you need again. Somebody should preach to you and tell you before you believe on freedom. I don't know what you think that freedom is to you, or freedom is all about to you. Freedom is freedom. It means free, being free, not being a slave. If you like, be it a billionaire, if you like, be it a trillionaire, as long as you are still remaining in that Nigeria, you are a slave. You are a slave. You are a slave, but you don't just know. So it's time I will talk to you. If you want, if you like, you can change. Bring your money and support your freedom. Bring out your money and support your freedom and get your freedom. Be free. Be free so that you have your life, so that you have your way. Those things that you are running out of your place to go to Western world to go and get, is that thing you are looking for outside there is exactly what Prime Minister is bringing to you at your doorstep. That thing you leave your house to go and look for is bringing it down to you. It's not something that maybe you are thinking, how is it going to work? It's already working. You are seeing it. It's already there working. Because now is the only person stopping you from being kidnapped, stopping them to kidnap you, stopping them from killing you, the jihad, stopping them. All they are thinking about you, whatever they plan against you, he will be the one to stop them from achieving that. Then how on earth your own sense is not telling you that this man is fighting for you? How do you want to explain that okay, your sense is pushing you that you don't even think and reason? The only thing that fool your brain is how to become a slave, to continue being a slave. Everything is doing He's doing it, he's showing it, he's telling us how he's doing it, and it is working perfect the way he's doing it today. If, including Obi that said that Biafra died 52 years ago, he's even there fighting for Obi. He have proven that. He loves you all. It doesn't matter what you do. He's not there looking for you. You are not his problem. The only people he's having challenge with is those people that is slaving you. Those ones that put you into that slavery. That is the people he's fighting with. Maybe you don't know. The challenge is having, you are calling him name, you are calling him that, because he has stood up to say that slavery is going to end it for you, and is going to end it. Is that not a great thing? If I were you, I would have changed, turn around, and see and understand that this man really mean well for me and my generation and my family, and bring out whatever you have to free yourself. To free yourself. Okay, now look at the Nigeria you are even talking about. There is nowhere in the world that you will mention Nigeria, they will not look at you as a criminal. They will turn round and look at you. This one is just a pure criminal. Nigeria is not representing any good thing. There is no good record about Nigeria. No single one. Not even one. There is nothing good you can talk of on this earth and mention Nigeria, that Nigeria is part of it. Nigeria that kill citizens. Then tell me, if you are not a criminal, if you are not amongst them, if they don't use you, if they don't subdue you and you answer to them, you will not get rich. You can never. They will make sure they bring you down. Which some of you have tested it severally and see that yes, this is what Nigeria do. So why are you still there believing that God will come from up to come and save you? You will be the one to save yourself. This is the time. God is already there in a person of Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi. He's already there saving you. It's now for you to wake up and save yourself. Save yourself. Save yourself. You don't have anywhere to go. Yeah? Now, the jihad is coming for you. You Christians. Pastors are not saying anything about it. They are busy slaughtering people, killing people at the north. They will never open their mouth and say anything and condemn anything about it. Maybe you believe that it's not your family. Maybe you believe those ones there are not human beings. It means you don't have sense. You are a liar to your church members. You cannot speak. You cannot stand up and condemn the killings going on in Nigeria. What else do you need anybody to tell you? What else do you want Biafrans to tell you? What else do you want to hear from us again? We are living. If you like, come and join. If you don't like, be there looking. At the end, you will stay there, we will leave, and by the time we leave, if you didn't support, you are still going to get the measure. That thing you did not do when you are supposed to do it, you will still do it, because we are not going to kill you. By then, we will handle you on our own way. You are not the problem now. You think you are the problem. You can write whatever you can. It doesn't matter. Go to anywhere, any country you like, go to. We are already there before you, waiting for you to come. We are there. PM is everywhere, waiting for you to come. Go anywhere and ask of him. They will tell you who he is. You can't do anything. Somebody that you see that he packs you in every aspect, then what do you think you can do to him? And Finland is not going to even give a dime, not even talk of listening to you guys. If you didn't come to that round table, at the end, the zoo will destroy more than this. We are already coming out from to the street. Now the full soldiers are coming out. The Biafrans are coming out. That thing you think that you can do, it is time you are going to see it, and you will run from it, because the zoo will go down. Is what you guys deserve. The zoo, this is the time now for you to just come in peace and have your way. Maybe we can pardon you, we can still be neighbor, and it's still going to benefit you more. It's still going to benefit you more, because without Biafra being free, you yourself are not being free. You are also there being a slave. I don't know how you guys will understand slave. Like, slave, is it a sweet something that you will not even like to pay attention to?
Maziana, I'm back. Just wrap up so that I can impute.
All right, thank you. You can go ahead. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my fellow Biafrans. Thank you, Claredim. You're welcome to the space. So, because of time zone, I will not be able to be attending the space regularly.
Please, can you allow Claradine to speak first, please?
Okay. Claredim, go ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning, tech guy, tech man. Good morning. Good morning, the host, Benson. Good morning, Fair, Maz Daki. Good morning, Mazi Daki. Good morning. I greet everybody, every one of you. My love is endless. I love everybody, and I'm very grateful for everything every one of us is doing. I'm so grateful. I have always said it. Nobody will tell our story anymore. They decided to remove history, do all of that. Nobody will tell our story. And we are very, very grateful. All we are doing is working. Everything. Anybody thinks they are doing one little thing and it doesn't really matter. It matters. It's working. Every little helps count. Every tiny, tiny little helps count. And we are doing the needful. We are doing the right thing, and we'll continue to do the right thing. And we will all sleep and wake up and be in Biafra. And that is what is going to be. And that is what is killing everybody. All of this is the fight of a dying horse. They can see the Biafra that we are seeing. Before, they were not seeing it. Now they are seeing it. Hey, not true. This Bobo not they relent at all. Hey, there was one video that was going around where one guy was saying they are all talking, he will be dancing, and it's exactly what is happening. They cannot believe it. Any publicity, whether it's negative, whether it's positive, it is to our own good. Nnamdi Kanu said one day the whole world will be talking, and in the zoo, they are all talking about Biafra. In their spaces, they don't have anything to talk about. On their tweets, they don't have anything to talk about. On their in all their social media, they don't have anything to talk about. It's only about Biafra. I thank everybody, and I can't go further without appreciating our leader, Mazi Oyendu. I cannot not appreciate him. This man is an epitome of a freedom fighter, an epitome of a man who genuinely loves his people, an epitome of a man who says yes and he means yes, a man who said to us, I am stubborn to destruction. Every word that he has said from his mouth, it has been exactly what he's saying. Oyendu, in the it's early morning in my area here. I greet you. I pray Chukwokika Abiyama continue to protect you. He has been protecting you. We don't know what goes on where you are. I'm sure there have been many series of incidents that we don't know about. But Chukwokika Abiyama has kept you in there. We said, our Prime Minister said, and I believe your coming out will be spectacular. We thank you. Myself, I never graduated before you were kidnapped, because I only started this thing when I started listening to you. I think I was listening to Oyendu couple of, it's not up to, because when you go to university here where I am, it's about 3 years. I was in 3 years before they actually took him away from me. I got into another class in the university and I decided to graduate. What class did I get into? Your spiritual son. And that's how I graduated. And I'm a full-fledged Urobo. Mother, father Urobo. And I graduated. I am one of the 7 tribes of Biafra. Thank you, my people. Oyendu, may God continue to protect you. We thank you. And this, we cannot, every one of us are here now because they thought they had taken Biafra from us. And we know the reason why the Biafra, all of them are jumping up and down. Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa Njoku is our prime minister. It's our prime minister, is the prime minister of the Biafra government in exile and in the homeland. That's the prime minister. Some of them say self-acclaim, whatever description you call him. We voted him in. It's our prime minister. We don't care whatever you call him. This young man is a freedom fighter fighting from exile. When you say freedom fighter, they fight, is either they are incarceration just like Oyendu, or they are dead, or they are from exile. And he has met all the indices and what makes a freedom fighter. He is fighting from exile. And with the exile where he is, believe me, not that the Finland government has not grilled him and everything. He has made his point known and they have believed him and they have said to him, you have your right. We will keep you here because we will save you and you continue to do. There is mountainous pressure everywhere. Everywhere this man has stood still. We might not know the full story, but he has stood still where he is in Finland. It's not like it's just a running thing. Remember, this is big. The Nigerian government, the zoo government is spending money everywhere they can spend money to have influence on what is going on in Finland. It's a criminal establishment in Nigeria. They will not go on the round table and talk. All they want to do is to extradite him back to Nigeria. And what are you going to do with that? To put him in the dungeon like Nnamdi Kanu? Fools everywhere. For that single act, Finland will not release him. Because you have shown by example. You go there, you tell them you want to do this, you want to question him, but that they can see what you are doing. Nobody, no same country, the only thing you can resort to is your kidnapping. It's to do things illegally, send assassins, send kidnappers. because they can see exactly what you are doing to the leader of the Biafra Republic, to the leader of Biafra at the moment. They can see it. They know exactly what you are doing, so they don't expect to just hand him over to you people. You have a track record. Umaru Diko, you kidnapped from United Kingdom. Sunday Igboho, you went to his house. You killed 2 people in there in cold blood. You destroyed everything in his home. You went to Oyendu's house. You killed 28 people, which resulted trauma, post-traumatic syndrome, so post-traumatic effects of it killed his parents. They know. They know your they know your incidents. They know everything that you're doing. They know everything that comes out of your mouth. They know every step you are taking. They know you are a criminal establishment and you breed criminals. They know all of this. It's only a country that is a fool that will release a person to an establishment like this. So my people, they want to say, the topic says you do love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I think you hate Simon Ekpa. Right. Let's put the facts on the table. What are the facts? Before I even go anywhere, those of you, the haters of Mazi Simon Ekpa, the fact is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being alive, being talked about, everybody wants his release. He's the good guy. He's the man. He's a good man. He will not be. The fact now is that Simon Ekpa and the bridge and his cabinet and every one of us are paying for his legal fees. We want him to come out, and that's why we are doing that. So this bunch of losers, this bunch of fools that don't know anything about what we are doing, come out and start putting their narrative out. Is it the Afroja that is paying the legal fees? Is it the IPOB Nigeria or the IPOB Political that is paying it? This bunch of fools that don't know anything. They're talking what they don't know anything about. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in there, how many Afonjas has come out to say, to come out, do a program as an Afonja and say, look, I am the one, we don't like what the government is doing. This man, the only person that made a slight comment was Sunday Igboho. The rest of them did not do anything. If the table was turned, I believe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because the Biafrans, God has created us, we are lovers of people. We love people. We do not kill him. We don't kill our own people. If the table had turned between Sunday Igboho and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be campaigning endlessly and making sure that Sunday Igboho does not remain a day more necessary than in the dungeon. He will do it. He did it while he was in last time they kept him in whether is it Kuje prison or whatever. He said he was the one that supported. He found out when they were keeping him in DSS dungeon. He found out that there were some people who, about this Margaret Thatcher thing and everything, had some foreigners that were there. He was one that alerted the amnesty and all of that when he came out. He helped people pay their bills while they were there, released even people from the north. He was releasing them. He was helping them out. If the table has turned, these are for jazz that has no right to open their mouth. The lazy people that all they do is backstabbing, being sneaky. You see them, the sneaky people, they will be locking in the corner. They have nothing to put on the table. And they are talking out there. They are saying something. Can you imagine? They are not in any position at all to even make any utterances. Because when you are pointing one finger at somebody, the rest of the finger are pointing back at you. These people that are pointing finger at Mazi Simon Ekpa, talking about Simon Ekpa, talking about our leader, talking about Biafra, and talking about us. These people have nothing to offer. They sat down there. Criminality upon criminality upon criminality upon corruption, and everything is upon their head, and they have done nothing. All these years we have been neighbors, all these years we have been put together. They have been the cause and the woes that we have had. Because they know that we are the one that has been feeding them. They are as lazy as the Arewa Fulanis. They are as lazy as them. All they do is pretend that they are well educated. Education, my food. They are as lazy as them because you can tell. Go to their cities. Go to their cities. It is all dawning on them. You go to their city, who are the people developing their cities? I'm talking facts. Facts. And that is what is hitting them. Because they are full of envy and jealousy. You can't do this. The people who can do it, you will not allow them to do it. And Chuko Kika Abiyama has punished every one of them, has destroyed the zoo beyond recognition, the laughing stock of the world. And that is what is happening. The fact is that in this contraption that they have put every single one of us, we have continually minding our business, doing our work, working hard to create something for ourselves. And that is the human factor that is coming in. The envy and jealousness, it's beyond belief. They can't take it anymore. And that is why you can see the explosion of all of this. With our own people who are joining them, those ones are the ones that will never support Biafra, but will come into Biafra. And the shame is what is propelling them to support what the narrative that they are seeing from their Fonjas and the Arewas and every one of them. I think even the Fulani, they are getting the message very well. So the fact here is that until that 2nd of December, which every single one of us, God blessing, I will be there completely in my whole body. I will be there on that day. The Prime Minister will calculate and read out the votes, and then we will sign the declaration of the restoration of Biafra in Finland. That is what is killing them. So they are going to throw everything from the sink into the sink. Everything from the sink, they will be, trust me, people, this is the beginning. Building up to that convention starting in November, they are going to, you will see them, everything, everywhere. They are out. The 500,000,000 Irats and all of the Afonja media troves and everybody, they are out. They are sharing the money to them. They are coming, no, what we want to do, they want to tarnish the image of Simon Ekpa. Oh boy, bros, Omo, Etifelu. It failed big time. It not go work. They have failed. The man is 100 miles away from them. It is too late. They are going to do everything. Today they will come up with another one. Tomorrow they will come up with another one. This is what it's going to do. Build up. We are coming to the crescendo because they are going to release Nnamdi Kanu before this convention. They are being pushed. That is their last card. That is their last card. And they want to see what is going to happen. They think, oh yeah, and we say, Simon Ekpa, sit down and do this. He has suffered enough. They have offered him so many things while he's there to denounce Biafra, to do everything, because his kidnapping was to stop Biafra. Pure and simple, it was to stop Biafra. So God knows what they have been saying to him. Irregardless of, he's had so much pressure from bad people who have surrounded him in the early stage of this thing, who has been putting things in his ears. He stood his ground. They will do anything. We are expecting a lot from these people. Build up to the convention. They are going to do a lot. So we are ready. We are ready. We've been ready all along, because what we've been craving for is this freedom. It is freedom or they die. We have been craving for this freedom, and this freedom we shall get. Nothing is going to stop the emergence of Biafra this time. Biafra is going to come. No one is going to stop Biafra. We will continue to do what we are doing. There is no amount of pressure. There's no amount of name calling. He have said to you, you can call me any names. I don't care what you call me. Nelson Mandela, he was just removed before he died from the list of terrorists. They called him all sorts of names. All of them, Gandhi, Malcolm X, every other person you can think, they have given them all sorts of names. It does not deter him. It does not stop him. He is going to go. He was born for this job. He has worked tirelessly. He is disciplined. His experience in life has propelled him to do this job the way he's doing it. It is envy and jealousy. They can't reach him. They can't get to him. He has made sure he threw all their contact out before he started this job. No one can reach him. Because they can't reach him, they call him all sorts of names, because he's a true freedom fighter. He knows what he's doing. When he says do this, they do this. He has earned the trust of everybody. When he started, he said, trust me, that is all I need. I need your trust. And we have given him the trust. 50 million people has given him the trust. If you don't know what he's doing, and you are outside there hating him, you are only giving yourself paracetamol. You are taking paracetamol for somebody's headache because you don't know what is happening. You are talking things you don't know. We have given him the trust. 50 million people have given him the trust, and he's the leader, and he's leading this restoration of Biafra. And he has said he will be the end of the zoo. He has said God will use him. He did not even do it. He said God will use him to end the zoo, to stop the pain, to stop the persecution, the pain of Biafrans and people everywhere. And that is it. And even the Europe, the United Kingdom, the Americans, if you do not support this prime minister of ours, you will have your price to pay, because they will launch all their suicidal bomber from the Nigerian zoo, and that is what they want. They want to get their hands on the rich area of the Biafra land to be able to sponsor their terrorism, and that is what they are planning. So every single one of you that are still holding on, that are not coming to support Biafra, both internally and externally, you will all pay the price of not supporting Biafra. Whether you support, you don't support, Mua and Biafra is leaving. Nothing. Because nothing good comes out of the zoo. Meanwhile, the zoo want to exist because of the crude oil and the gas that they are getting from Biafra. The external people, if you do not support, they will launch terrorism from here, and they will hit you. And that is what will happen. Meanwhile, the Tinubu factor will continue to embezzle and enrich and make himself so powerful in the politics of Nigeria. And that is what he's doing. All the money he spent for his election, the man has recouped them back. And then he's now beginning a mega trove of looting, building this money to himself, so that he will continue to be the Jagaban. He will continue to be the godfather, that anybody that wants to be in any position, in any politics in Nigeria, will have to pay homage to him, how they used to do to Sultan of Sokoto. That is what he wants, and he's building up to it. So for those you want Nigerians that do not know anything, and the obi dirty lovers that do not know anything, that is what is building up. None of you, even the Atiku, the Obi, will not stand the amount of wealth this man is emancipating. He is enriching himself, unbelievable. The amount of money himself and his family are putting together, it is unbelievable. And that is what they are going to do. Is that what we are going to wait for? If it's not because of funding, the Nigerian ragtag army has collapsed. They have collapsed. They are not able to do anything because Nnamdi Kanu told them, come on the negotiating table and let Biafra go. If you do not let Biafra go, those terrorist army that you are bringing from the north, those of you in the north, when you come to kill people in Biafra, by the time you go back to your home, you will have nowhere to go to. They all end up living in Abuja. They cannot go back to their villages because it has been ransacked. It has been taken over by the terrorists. That poison that you put in your hand to poison Biafra, you will put that poison back in your mouth. And that is what is happening to them. That is what is happening to them. So those of you who says you love MMK and you do not love, and you are hating on Simon Ekpa, it is just pure jealousy, because father and son, they love each other. And you are all jealous. Jealous, jealous, jealous. That is it. Father and son loves each other. They can feel everything each other is doing. They are working together. They know exactly what they are doing. Everything Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing, he will tell you that everything is a template. That template wasn't, God knows where the template comes from. It's father and son. What you don't know is bigger than you. So stop hating. Stop doing things you don't know anything about, because what you don't know is bigger than you. He keeps saying it. When he was talking privately with Nnamdi Kanu, this bunch of idiots from IPOB, political IPOB Nigeria, that comes on the social media and rant and talk their rubbish, do not know what relationship they both have. When Koiki Media said they have met 4 times, these idiots from IPOB Nigeria, they never knew when Koiki and Simon Ekpa and Sunday Igboho and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu met. 4 good times, these idiots never know. He said, what I spoke to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in private, none of you know about it. So that is why what you don't know is bigger than you. You must thank this young man, Simon Ekpa, because he has done exceedingly very well. Because everything that was told of him, he's doing, and he's doing it very well. And that is what is paining them. Because IPOB Nigeria has now turned to social media Nigeria. That is what they are doing. When the zoo says one news, they help the zoo to carry the news. When Afonja is talking derogatorily about Mazi Simon Ekpa, they help Afonja to carry the news. So they are what you call social media propagator. They are that is what their new name is. They are just social media news carrier. That is the IPOB Nigeria is now social media news carrier. They are useless to themselves. They don't know what to do with themselves because they are failures. They are supporting a failed state, and they themselves are failures. So it's all rubbed on each other. These people are insignificant. All they want to do is to distract our attention. And at times, occasionally like this, we'll tell them, we have your time. We will give it back to you. We will let you know what you don't know. You will continue to rant, you will continue to complain, you will continue to write your jargon and jazz and your propaganda. We have thrown it down in the gutter, and it does not matter anymore. Those lovers of freedom, people who know the truth, they know that you do not matter. Everything coming out of you is coming out of envy. Envy and jealousy. What this man is doing for himself and Biafra, you cannot even go close to it. You are not even articulated enough to do it. All you have learned on your life is all terrorism. Nothing, IPOB Nigeria. And to be paying themselves salary, extorting money from innocent Biafrans. Nothing else they have learned. The likes of China Sanworu, which is aka Mohammed Abbas. These are people who have been handpicked by the zoo government to radicalize them, to turn them to Muslim, to make sure they infiltrate Biafra. And that is who they are, nothing more. The fools and the gullibles following them never knew that. The likes of the pig from the pig from the creek. They have been handpicked. They have been radicalized to be Muslim, and for them to what their job is to bring Biafra down. And that is who they are, and that is all they are there for. And if you know that, you will know that anything coming from them is coming from a place of hate. A place of hate. That is why they hate Simon. It is a place to stop Biafra. Nothing more. Nothing more. In all the places in the world, how can Chinasa Nworu, how can he be Kuwait that he's been? He has not left that Kuwait till today. He has not left it. Because he has been contracted. That is who he is. The fools that are going with him, that are supporting him, they don't know that this man is a mole. They planted him in the IPOB. That is why when this thing first happened, he was the first person to come out in the social media using our lovely Biafra radio. He came out, he was shouting, it is his brother, it is this, I don't know what happened, this, it's all game and play. He colluded with all the people to earn ESN, to kill the commanders, and anybody that supported Simon Ekpa during that time, he molds them down. So don't be surprised that he's putting this hate out. He was killing people, just made the fact that they supported Simon Ekpa, because he knew Simon Ekpa will now be given the baton to continue with the Biafra. Because he was a mole, he was radicalized, he and his group, they were brought to stop the emergency of Biafra. The zoo has gone to every length thinking, oh, the eagle has landed. They have done everything to stop Biafra. They never knew Biafra was just beginning. They never knew Biafra was just beginning, because when Nnamdi Kanu said he went to Israel, he stood and was praying on that wall. He kept to say to the Lord, he said, God, I can't see anything. When is this Biafra is coming? I am tired of preaching. I want to know when this Biafra is coming. He said, I will send people to you who are going to bring Biafra. Moi, the people are here. That people. Those are the facts, idiots. Afonja, listen. Listen. The fact is that Simon Ekpa is the person that Nnamdi Kanu was praying, fasting to God. He said, I pray 5 times. He was praying every time, every minute he was praying. And God said, my son, be patient. I will send people who will help you bring Biafra. Okay? Those are the facts. You need to know the facts. That is who this man is. He brought him in to get Biafra, and Biafra he's going to get. And that is why we will have the mass exodus towards the end of the year. We already have it. Because when he said we should start voting, when we said start voting, I was saying, hey, how are we going to get even 10 million? God, I don't even know how we are going to get this 10 million. I never knew in my wildest dream that we can get over 50 million. No wonder a lot of people are quietly sitting down. They are in pain. They don't know what to do. They are sitting down there, but in their mind, they were praying for somebody to rescue them from this pain, from this suffering, from this subjugation, from this continual pain that they feel every day. A pain where they've been ostracized, a pain they are in the same place with people who don't love them, who has only shown them this hatred and everything. They have been praying, who is this man that is going to help us? They all came out in droves, and that is what you call hashtag Biafra mass exodus. That is what it is. Because we never knew that 50 million are lurking in the corner. That is the mass exodus. Everything he pronounced from his mouth has been fulfilled. That is the mass exodus. And when people think he just mentioned words, the next thing is this freedom or they die. The freedom, it is what we are getting now. So the lives of Christopher Musa,
Also,
Tinumbu. Pardon?
sorry, Clara James, this space is going to go down very soon because I think
No,
the
no, no,
host is
no.
having it.
I'm holding it.
Okay,
Mazdeke, when
okay.
he took me out and then brought me back in. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm sorry. I saw.
Yeah. They don't want to hear the truth. Woo, 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 woo. They don't want to hear the truth. They will hear the truth. You cannot separate father from the son. You cannot separate them. The love for each other is there. If they don't love each other, Nnamdi Kanu will not continue to hold on. And Simon Ekpa will not continue to put his head on the line for this. He has fought. They even attacked him while he was live on social media. I was watching him live. They attacked him in any form, both spiritual and in everything. They attacked him. He survived. He survived. So you can't separate them. You cannot separate them. And you cannot separate them from Biafra. When Simon Ekpa is trending, Nnamdi Kanu is trending, and Biafra is trending. And Biafra is every single one of us on this platform here right now. We are all trending. You can't separate the love. It is a chain. It's like when you see pearls that are joined together. And that is who we are. We will join ourselves together like the Sinami twins. We will join. You will not be able to separate us. You can hate from now till tomorrow. The bottom line is that we've kept our eyes on the rising sun, and that sun is what we are looking at, and that sun is our freedom, and that sun is our Biafra. You can't take it away from us. Never. You can do whatever you want to do. You will not. It was not by coincidence that Simon Ekpa ended up in Finland. When he started his journey, he first came to United Kingdom. He was in Aberystwyth in Wales. In Aberystwyth in Wales, that was where he was. He then looked at it and he said, I want a different place. It was not by chance. He went then decided to choose Finland out of all the other Scandinavian countries. He chose Finland. He chose Finland. He went to Finland. And it's not by chance. It is because Chukokika Biama know exactly what is going to happen. That is why every single one of us that are here, some people are in diaspora, some people in the homeland, you are there for a purpose. The purpose is now we need to free ourselves. That is why you need to do everything you need to do. Today is our fundraising. Fundraising is 24/7 anyway. You don't have to do it today. You do it every day. With the little money this man has, with the little money they are contributing to him, he has spent that little money in a very, very transparent, judicious way. He has not overspent. He has continually managed. When he first started, he was clever to know that you can't do anything without funding. He started doing this fundraising. He made sure he took the account from these people, and they could not believe it. He knew. He was intelligent enough to know you will not get anywhere without money. He was able to take the Biafra account from them, and they could not believe it. He was fundraising every day. Initially, when Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, he was coming on his program 3-4 times in a day. He was not sleeping. His young little son will stay underneath his table, while he was talking, because the guy does not want to go to bed by himself. He will say, sleep. One day, I just saw the ball coming out of his leg, sleeping under his leg. He was there propagating, telling the story. When Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, all of these criminals talking today, criminals, they were all juggling to take position. He said there was one of them that spoke to him for 5 hours. One day everybody wants, let us put Simon Ekpa here in our group. This all juggling for position. He was perplexed. He was wondering what the heck is going on here. They were not genuine people. They were called IPOB Nigeria. They were political wing of the Nigerian government that were being radicalized, planted to destroy Biafra. That is who they were. But our master, our leader, was a good chess player. He never put all his cards on the table. He was a good chess player. He studied his son, spiritual son, Simon Ekpa. He knew, I need to go to him and let him know. He had series of meeting, one-to-one meeting with him, and nobody knows anything. He knew the dust was gathering, that the evil ones are coming close. And he said, I need 100 men. He went around and all this Mohammed Abbas, Emeka Gift, and all of these people, rapport radio, rapport media, whatever, all of them were all there showing off, coming on the radio Biafra, saying they are this, they are that. He couldn't find the 100 men in them. He couldn't. He could not find these 100 men. This bunch of fools that are joining the Afronjas to disclaim Biafra and to come out and talk bad about Biafra and Mazi Simon Ekpa. This bunch of fools were the 100 men that our leader could not find. They have been with him all this long. He could not find them. Shame. He went out and found somebody else. My brothers and sisters, lovers of freedom, like the thing where they pain them past that. You know, say when rejection is a terrible thing. They cannot forgive themselves. They are rejected. Now that rejection, they go take 500 rats to the fight Simon Ekpa that time. They were rejected because they were evil. They did not mean well for Biafra. Because Nnamdi Kanu's slogan is that we cannot bring people like this into Biafra. We are whiter than snow. He knew that these people were not whiter than snow. They are evil. All they wanted was to do container to Nigeria, build hotel, and start spending money and all of that they wanted. He knew that. Rejection is what you are seeing all over in the social media. That is where I wanted to land with this. Is the rejection of the Afronjas, the rejection of the Arewas, the Hausas, and all of these people. Biafra has rejected them. Indigo has rejected them. And that is what is paining them. Where you find out from people who are rejected, some of them, this is their behavior. We have rejected them. That is why they say you cannot go. No more. We are no more together. Flora Shaw and Lord Ruga that put us together are no more. They said if they don't even know that we could last this long. We have rejected them. We rejected Nigeria. Nigeria, we are no more. Southeast, South, we are no more. Biafra, we shall be. Thank you, my people. I yield my mic. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Clara. But I want to ask you a question. They said Simon is not doing anything. Simon is not working. Simon is a Nigeria
Miss
agent.
Clara Dean. Hello, can
Please,
anyone hear me?
Freedom, please wait 1 minute. They said he's agent. He's working for Nigeria government. Nigeria hired him.
Can anyone hear me?
Wait, please, I can hear you. So now, what I want to ask,
Freedom, I can hear you.
Afronjas are now.
Somebody is
Afronjas are
muting
now.
my mic. Oh.
If you hold on, Freedom, can you hear me?
Wait, I will bring him up again. Wait.
Okay.
So now, Afronjas are now writing to Trump to distance himself from PM. What do you have to say about it?
Thank you, my dear Efe. Prime Minister said it's too late.
It's me. I have to bring you down, bring you up, Freedom. It's me.
Okay. Oh my God.
Calm down. Someone is
Man.
speaking. Calm down,
Okay,
please.
someone is.
Yes.
Okay.
PM said it was too late. It was too late. Remember, when Trump first initially came out to declare that he's going to go for this, for even to be nominated as a Republican candidate, Simon Ekpa and the Biafran government in exile were among the first people to endorse him. And he knows that. And Trump is not a fool. When that dead Buhari that he called himself, when he went to America and met Trump, Trump knew that everything he's been hearing about Nigeria was true. He knew this man does not have anything up there. He knew it was a shame that the Africans are suffering. He told him, most of my friends say they make all their money from Africa and even Nigeria. So Trump knows all the background to these people. He already know the background. Just like how the zoo go about telling people, oh, Biafra is this, Simon Ekpa is this, he's creating this. They all laugh at him when he goes back. The German prime minister went there. He went there. Apparently, he went there. That one told him, the young man, you go and do it. This is a political issue. You need to go and negotiate with him. They've been everywhere, my brother. So Trump's one will not be a different. Trump, this is why the prime minister is 100 miles away, ahead of them. Before they could go to Trump, Biafran government has already established themselves. They have already established themselves. Trump has handlers. And when prime minister did that, all of those is in record. They all have it. So going to them now, it does not hold water. They have. I'm telling you, these people. In fact, if you are not careful, they will come to your kitchen to come and beg you. I am telling you, they are going everywhere because they are running mad at the moment. They are running mad. Look at the young man, Elias, the lobbyist. They have been bombarding him. They are going to use people who know somebody who knows somebody who knows him. This is what they are doing because they don't have anything to offer. So they want to destroy what people are doing. That is what is happening. They have been everywhere. Trust me, they have been everywhere. And because last time in Finland, the secretary of the party that our prime minister was, I had opportunity to have an interaction with that man. He said that, do you know, it's a shame I never recorded my interaction with him. He said, do you know that I believe everything? See, that is all enough. That is what you see, everything we'll be talking, this is enough for me. This, what you have just said, it's enough. So, my dear FA, what is happening is that they go everywhere and the people that they are talking do not believe them. You see, that man that came to that convention that day, he said he believed our prime minister, he believed everything we are doing. So those people already have informed knowledge and decision. And then when you go to them, as polite as Caucasians behave, they will let you talk. They will even encourage you. You think they are supporting you. But immediately you turn their back, they will tell you, motherfucker, who the heck is this guy? What are they talking about? We all know corruption comes from the place. All they do is corruption. They are even offering me some money. So they know they are the laughing stock of the world. They are the most corrupt nation in the world. They have been going about bribing and bribing. Do you know how much they paid to get our leader back, to get our leader in the dungeon of the DSS? And they keep telling them, when you go to these corners of powers and wanting support to get Mazi Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria, everybody keep telling them that we understand that you kidnap the leader of the indigenous people, you kidnap Biafrans, you kidnap their leader from Kenya. And nobody wants to touch them because they are a poisonous snake. They are pariah, they are criminals, international crime they have committed. That's why everybody just listen to them and do nothing. So in this case as well, Trump will just listen, and Trump and his handlers and the Trump party that is contesting, they will listen. And sorry, I had a phone coming through on this line. They will just listen and just disown them and dismiss them. They dismiss them. They will not know, they dismiss them. And like the Caucasians, they love money. They will take the money off them. They will take the money off them, and the rest is history. So this is what is happening. So nothing that comes out from there. I've spent a long time with these people. I don't even believe. Only those people who will give them ears are those people who are as corrupt as them. And that is it. And that is a fact. Because everything is out there. The ICC, we are there. We've reported them. Before Simon Ekpa started in Finland, I remember he went with a couple of people. He showed us that represented Biafra. They took a whole dossier of atrocity that has been committed by the Nigerian government. He took everything there. They put their case down to the Finland government. Before he even became the prime minister of Biafra Republic government, they all went there. And I remember him coming out and saying, the prime minister said that he does not believe what he's saying, that how can a government kill his own people? The Nigerian government are killing their own people. Death is like a norm now. Norm to everybody. It's nothing anybody. They kidnapped over 200 people from Zamfara the other day, and we saw dead bodies all over in social media from one of the northern states. Nobody talks anything. The media does not talk about it. They've been bad not to escalate any insecurity. We are being controlled. The zoo is controlled. They say they are in democracy. They are not. And the more the drug lord is there, he's going to emancipate power. He's going to make sure he breaks everybody, and people will not be able to talk. And that is what is going to happen. People do not know what is coming to them. The man is a hateful, a ruthless man who will do anything to cling to power. They don't even know what is coming to them. So the Biafrans should even be thanking Simon Ekpa right now. They should be thanking Nnamdi Kanu right now. And they should be thanking every single one of you people who have continually support and give Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa their love, their trust to pilot this ship to get us Biafra. They should be thanking us. Because that ruthless drug lord does not give a damn about them. He never loved them. As long as he himself and his family are okay, that is who he is. He wants to emancipate power to be able to be the Jagaban and to be able to be a Alaye father, where anybody who wants to be relevant, who wants any power in the country, will have to pay homage to him. That is what he wants. He's currently the minister for NNPC. He said he's a minister. He's in charge of NNPC, and he's running it like a private business. He's the one supplying petrol and all of these things. He's running it like a private business. The only wealth they think they have. Oh my good Lord, I can't wait. That oil is coming from my father's backyard. I know how many people I try to support over there, and they are rich in all these mineral resources, but they are suffering. So I can't wait. So that's the point. Anybody they go to now, don't even believe them. They don't believe them because the prime minister already know. He has written to those who he needs to write to. Everybody who cares to know, he has written to them. The European Union, he wrote to them. When they were all loitering about going to the European Union, come and help us to talk to Finland or European Union, because we've signed a memorandum of understanding. We are supplying you gas to Spain and all of those people. He's thinking he will use all of that. We are doing business with them. We are supplying them gas. Let's see if they can help us politically and get this man and stop Biafra. He does not know that Prime Minister had already written to them and told them, look, this is what is going on in Nigeria. We need your support. They said it's outside their jurisdiction. And they thank him for letting them know. So that is what I'm saying. Everywhere they are going, PM has already gone there, making sure people are aware. So when they come, they'll say, oh, there was somebody who came the other day and came to talk about the same thing. Then they will bring it out. Even if the thing was gathering dogs, it is down, they will bring it out. Then they will read it. Hey, now it makes sense. So this is what is happening. So these people have failed. Nothing is stopping Biafra. The man piloting this Biafra restoration knows exactly what he's doing. He's got the right people supporting him. And we're all here in the space, everywhere in our only two ways, supporting him. And God knows from the bottom of every one of us that what we want is freedom. They must let us go. We are gone anyway. So thank you, Ife. That's what I think about that, the answer to that question. So I use my mic. So I can say Agujebe and Biafra First Love. I appreciate every one of you. You people are doing a good job. Thank you, everybody. I use my mic now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Clara James. If are you there? Can you give me a sign if you're there?
Yeah, continue. I just wanted to ask that question.
Tech
That
guy,
question.
can you
You can
go
continue.
now, please?
All right, all right. Yeah, that guy was supposed to go before Clara James, so let him just make his submission before Agujebe. Thank you, Biafra First Love.
Okay,
Sorry,
thank you so
Biafrans. I
much,
just
my
want
brothers.
to. I just
Thank
want to.
you for
You know,
your. Oh,
can
sorry.
anyone hear me?
Someone was saying.
Please, who is
Someone
speaking?
was saying something.
Can you call it?
Yes, it's freedom. I just want to compliment Miss Clara Dean. You know, I really like her voice. Whatever she's speaking, I do. You know, just remember my mom when she want to put sense into someone's head. You know, so that's the way she speak. I really appreciate her. Keep it up, man. We love you.
Okay, thank you so much, Freedom. Thank you so much, my sister Clara Dim. I am so saddened that our brother who spoke before I left downstairs is no longer here. And there's something I wanted to correct about him. Mazdike, I don't know whether you noticed that guy that spoke for a long time. You were the one that handed over microphone to him. I can't remember his name because he's no longer here. All right. It's something. Anayo, thank you. There's something I wanted teaching him. All right. You know, like he's speaking very persuasively. Like this is the kind of guy that will be begging and begging. I remember then while I was doing my masters in the UK, Nnamdi Kanu will come to Radio Biafra, and Nnamdi Kanu will be preaching, and at a time he will come to Radio Biafra and start crying. And one day I was angry at the town hall meeting because we used to go there and sit and listen to him. So one day I questioned that persuasive behavior, and I was suspended. I was suspended for that, but because of the approach I used, I said, stop persuading our people. Our people are not this kind of people you persuade this way. If you want to get our people into this Biafra, you need to change your modus operandi. You need to change the way you talk. You need to be very aggressive. I said I will forward you videos like Ojuku videos in the past. You need to emulate that formula because our people are very, very stubborn. So, and lo and behold, Clara Dim, picked the microphone and spoke. And my pain is that Anayo is no longer here to listen to Clara Dim. Look, when Biafra comes, before we elect you into the office, if you are not a lion, if you are not King Jong-un, you see our host, look at his picture. If you are not that kind of person, if you are not a lion, we are not going to vote for you. It's pure. Because we are coming from background where we have fought wars for years, both spiritually, physically. And so we are not persuasive. You see the way Clara Dim is a kind of woman that will push. Even if she refuses, we will say, no, you are going there to represent us. If you don't go there to represent us, we will burn you alive. We are going to force some people to go and represent us. That is the kind of spirit of Biafra. This is the kind of people we are. All right. So what I wanted to round up before others came for Mike was about Afonja. Let me go back. I don't like deviating from topics. Let me go back to Afonja because Claire Adams make a lot of points that, and I even heard her speak Yoruba, meaning she have eaten ewedu. It's like she knows these people. She's talking out of experience. I am telling you, like this is not a joke. This woman knows them very, very well, and she's saying out of experience. So
tech guy.
yeah.
Let me speak to them. Afonja tó bá wà lórí space lady. Those of you watching anonymously, and those of you on the space, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín, tí ẹ bá rí òótọ́, ẹ máa sá from ẹ ń kúrò nínú ọ̀rọ̀ òótọ́. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ Biafra tá a gbé sórí, kò sí ń tẹ́ lè ṣe. Mò ń sọ fún yín, kò sí ń tẹ́ lè ṣe. Ọ̀rọ̀ Biafra yìí, kò sí ń tẹ́ lè ṣe. Ẹ ronú yín, kẹ́ padà, kẹ́ yé ṣe nǹkan búburú, kẹ́ ṣe nǹkan rere fún ilé ayé yín, because àwọn Biafra ò dí yín lọ́wọ́ o. Mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, wọn ò dí yín lọ́wọ́. Lóòótọ́ a ti wà pọ̀ látijọ́ yìí. Ẹ̀yin fúnra yín náà mọ̀ pé ìyà ń jẹ yín. Kò sí solution míì sí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà kò sí solution míì sí. Solution ni pé àwọn èèyàn ìdílé wọn kọ́lúkálukú múra wọn, kan ṣe ilé ayé wọn bí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́. Wọn ò lè ṣe ilé ayé wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ yín ṣe fẹ́, nítorí nǹkan tí ń ṣe látijọ́ yìí nìyẹn. Gbogbo yín títí kan every one of us là ń jẹ ìyà yìí. So the haters, àwọn àfọ̀njá, ayé yín wà ní Togo, ayé yín wà ní kiri. Wọ́n ti fẹ́ pa ojoojúmọ́ lẹ̀ ń pariwo, wọ́n ń pa yín nínú igbó, wọ́n ń gé ọ̀fun yín, wọ́n ń gé oró, wọ́n ń jí oko yín, wọ́n ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Ẹ ìjókòó síbẹ̀. Àwa ò dúró mọ́ o. Àwa ò dúró
Sister
mọ́.
Claudine,
So ẹ ti kẹgbà bẹ́ẹ̀, àwa ń lọ, a dẹ̀ ti lọ for good. My dear, I don't tell them, we don't go for good. Make them not vex.
Claudine, Ada Claudine, Rikishi àti Àgàbàgebè, òun ló ń dà wọ́n láàmú.
Òun ló dà wọ́n láàmú.
Rikishi.
Ọlọ́run.
Ìtara ń pé à ń lọ. Ìtara ó wà ní ọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Ìtara wà ní ọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Kò dẹ̀ sí tó lè
Eléyìí máa
ṣe.
ká wọn lára gan-an.
Exactly.
Hello. Hey, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Clara Dim, I want to make this, I want to make this very, very open. If you're going to be coming for our Biafran convention on the 2nd of December, hold me. I am going to give you the latest iPhone. It's a gift from you. I'm telling you, because of your bravery, I am going to give you, if it is iPhone 17, I am going to give you, if it is iPhone 16, whatever iPhone, but it must be iPhone, I will give it to you as a gift. Keep up this bravery, because there we are going to see ourselves and identify, like our identity is going to show. Everybody will see the tech guy. All right. So let me go back to this topic. Yeah.
Not even their plane. That is why when I don't buy my ticket, since the plane when I go buy Finland airline, because now I go buy British one. Now they go say, oh, that girl has been talking. We were going to delay the flight. Nothing go delay me. Nothing. I purposely. Oh, some people are saying some people there they are going through another airport. I say I will go through Heathrow. I will make sure say that the Finland airline I go take. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't buy the other airline. That's what I do.
I have notified my company. They are going to give me 1 week, 1 month, and they have agreed. They said, okay, I have to double my work. I said, I'll do whatever you want to do. Let me go to this Finland because it means a lot to me and Biafran. So thank you. As you're preparing, God will protect us and we'll meet there. So let me hit something that you think about.
He said.
Sorry, sir. On this note, I'm going to support Clara Dean with the sum of 50 ejema on this. On that Yoruba,
we need this voice. We need this voice because Afonja record this place and put it on Afonja space. Motherfuckers. We will be their end. Thank you so much. All right. Let me chip in then before I hand my microphone to others. Like our people sometimes don't understand history. I keep telling people, you need to read history because history is constant. It does not change. It always repeats itself. As day breaks, as years come by, centuries, it will definitely repeat itself. That's history for you. I'm telling you. So, talking about the Nigerian government and the Afonja, the drug leader who is leading this, they know. The Afonjas know who he is. Most of them never liked him, but because of their nature, their nature is evil. So they have no choice than to support, because it's in their DNA to support evil, to do evil. They don't change. Afonjas don't change. Right? They know that the man Nigeria is into anarchy. They know that Buhari has finished Nigeria, and this man is coming with real communist. For those of you who don't know what communism means, you can go and check. Use the history of Romania as go and check the history of Romania and how uh, uh, a man, one of the communist leader of Romania, destroyed Romania. Some of them flee to Germany, some of them flee to Spain, some to America, until the man was executed in 1989, December 5th, 1989. And Romania today, Romania has joined Schengen. Romania is progressing. So communism is a situation whereby you elect a president, and the president will nationalize everything, meaning every billionaires belong to the government. Whatever you have is not your own. Every property belongs to the government. And how is the citizens enjoying this? They are not. The citizens will always cry and cry and cry and die and go. That is communism for you. So the government, they don't love the people they claim they love. So the resources made by individuals, government will seize it and use them. So the people who belong to the Communist Party will be enjoying the resources. They will stay rich while others, die. That is the kind of Tinubu. There was an article one journalist stole from me. I don't know how he laid his hand on that article and went and published it, and is making money on in the article. That article was my article, and I remember the mistake I made because I worked with him, so he had access to my laptop. I didn't know he went and copied that article. That was before the election. So I published this article, educating people whom Tinubu is. Tinubu, when he tells you he's Jagaban, he's not joking. He is. When he tells you Tinubu is the owner of Lagos, trust me, he is. He is the owner of Lagos. Like, he has this intention of masterminding everybody into subjugation to his family. And that is what he's perfecting it. Why? Because why did he choose Yoruba race? Who told you he's a Yoruba? He is not Yoruba. Why did he choose that race to be? Why didn't he use Fulani? Other people that are coming from Senegambia are using the identity of Fulani to come and colonize Nigeria. Why did Tinubu choose Yoruba? He knows that these people can be they are like chameleon. They can change at any time. And what did he do? He used the drug money he has to make sure that he was able to captivate the minds of the people. And he has won. So now let me go straight. Some people don't know. I don't know who is this. Best.
Best.
Best. Okay. So now let me go straight to the point. Do you people remember when Biafrans are fighting war? That's why I told you guys initially that if you bring a jihadist, a terrorist Fulani, and drop him, and bring a professor, a Fonja professor, I rather choose a terrorist Fulani, that I know I can manage, I can control, I can compare, than a Fonja professor. The reason is simple. In 1967, when Biafra was in a serious war with Nigeria, we were into serious shit. So Chinua Achebe was one of the greatest writers of all time. One of his books is published to over 100 languages. Cyprian Ekwensi was also a publisher then and was also a renowned writer. So, but the honor that was due to these Biafrans were not given to them. Why? Because Anafonja, who disguised that he is supporting Biafra, ran to Sweden to collect the honor. So then he know quite all right that if Chinua Achebe should be in Sweden to receive that honor, the Swedish government will question him. Be like, you are chasing honor while your people are in war. No, Chinua Achebe, we will not give you. He knew. So he ran. It was a fabricated. they know how to wait for people. You know the way they do it. If they want to cut you out of context. If maybe they want to record what I'm saying, they will not get to where it is paining them. They will cut where, cut you out of context and go and fabricate it and push. If not that lady in Canada was so smart to record everything. Epest, please mute, please. So if not that the lady was so smart to record the insults, the whole thing that was happening. Please, can you mute this Ebet? Why is echoing? Yeah. So if not that, the lady was so smart to record everything. They caught where the lady was saying she's threatening, where they said the lady is.
Sorry, that is a mistake.
Okay. So if not that the lady was so smart, they would have cut the lady out of context and submitted it to Canadian government. Then the Canadian government will now start persecuting the lady. But unfortunately for them, they didn't know the lady had all that other threats. When the lady now presented it to the Canadian government now have to now say, well, Nigeria, you people have inter-border crisis. Nigerian government should go and look it up. They have published the news. It's everywhere. And that is how the lady was exonerated. And that is how they operate. So Soyinka knows very well that, man, this title is meant for Chinua Achebe, because Chinua Achebe was the forefront of it. And he knew that Biafrans are at war. And he knew that there is no way he will go for Nobel Prize in Sweden. He knew that Chinua Achebe is staunch Biafran. He knew. And he ran and collected it. Today they are now shouting Ilorin Emirate. They are shouting nonsense. This is the same man that is supporting the drug lord today. He is not talking. They are killing his people in Ogun State, pillaging his people. Fulanis are bastardizing his people. He's not talking. You know why? He's not talking because it's in his DNA not to talk. Not because anybody is threatening him. He will never talk. That is the way they are. They take advantage of a situation where, you are very close to victory. Claridim can bear me witness. If they ever want to be with you, they will go to that place that it will hurt you the most. They know that Biafrans are rising. We are very close to December. December is just a few months away from now. They know. Who is this Omoto Williams who just rose from nowhere, from NSAS, from this, from that, and now he is in love with Simon Nnamdi Kanu. He is now a Biafran. He is now who gave him the power to talk about Biafrans? Is he a Biafran? No, he is an Afonja. What interest does he have in Biafra? And who is him to tell us whom to love in our leaders and whom not to love? Of course, Biafrans have voted. Vote of no confidence. We have said that this man is our prime minister. This man represents us worldwide. We don't care any other person. We don't care. It's not like we don't care about Nnamdi Kanu. We care and pray for him. Of course, we know. Everybody know that without Simon Ekpa, Nnamdi Kanu would have been a dead man by now. Believe it or not, I'm telling you the truth. We know. But this man is the man we love. He is the man we are looking on to deliver Biafra to us. Omoto Williams just woke up one morning and become a lover of freedom, a lover of Biafra.
Omotayo Williams, my brother, Omotayo Williams. Yeah,
exactly.
The foolish guy even said, "Dear Biafran brothers." Now that is how he started it. Can you imagine? He they call us dear Biafran brothers. That's how he started this thing. Oh Mali.
It is manipulative. That is manipulation.
Mr. Williams, mẹ́wàá ò tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo ń sọ fún ẹ, mẹ́wàá ò tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú dédé yìí. Ẹ̀yin tó jẹ́ pé ayé yín ti bàjẹ́. Ẹ lè ṣe nǹkan rẹ̀ láyé yín mọ́. Mẹ́wàá ò tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Thank you. Sorry to interject. I'm telling him that hundreds of him that they cannot do anything to. They cannot do anything. He's calling us dear Biafran brothers. Who told you we are brothers? Ogbeni lo park well. No shit.
I want to ask you, listeners, all this while that soldiers has been killing Biafrans, did you see Omotayo Williams? The answer is no. They have massacred Biafrans in Enugu. They have, we Biafrans came out to protest in Aba, they have massacred them. We came out to protest in Bo, they have massacred us. In Omahia, they have massacred us. In Esoka, they have massacred us. In Enugu, in Abakaleke, they have massacred. If you doubt what I'm saying, pick up your phone and start browsing. Just type on Google. Google have every record. You know, massacre of Biafrans in Abakaleke. You will see it. Massacre of Biafra in Iguacha, the Port Harcourt. You will see it in Owerri. To tell you that I'm not joking. Where is Omotayo Williams? He is mute. He knew very well
That
that
guy,
we are
good
very
morning,
close to
tech
our
guy.
destiny.
Please, sorry, tech guy. Please, Biafrans. That guy is about to write a book concerning Biafrans. I don't know who gave him the audacity. He wants to use our PM to trend his upcoming book. He is just a rogue. Thank you.
Well, Mazi Chidera, let me be honest with you. Wherever he is going to launch that book, because every reputable book that you want to be sold in maybe New York Times must be launched in a recognized institution. Except he's going to launch it in the zoo. When he know we are not in the zoo. But I assure him, whether in the UK, whether in the US, wherever he is going to launch that book, we will go there. Biafrans will be present in that hall where he's launching that book. Now, we will never allow anybody to write our history. The ones that the damage they have caused us in 1967 to 1970 is enough. We will never. Nobody is permitted to write Biafran history. Nobody. I repeat, nobody. Nobody, because the projection, the way they are projected. Anytime I remember my grandfather, my late grandfather, he was a commander in Biafran army. He was a commander. My grandfather openly told me that Biafrans were winning the war internally. They have marched from Headbridge on.
This is what I wanted to say. Thank you so much.
They have marched. They are very close to Ore. Very close to go and capture Lagos in 1968. But Yoruba medias, the like of Omotayo Williams, are there writing to international community, projecting evil against Biafra. The same picture of malnutritioned children in Nicotech, they will go and pick that picture, and every news, every day they are projecting this in the media. They grant interview in London, and they will go there. And the students of history, in London will be there projecting these images. Stop war. Ojukwu is a rebel. And they were carrying out propaganda against Biafrans. Like I said earlier, the devil does not change tactics. The same Baal of worship in those days is the same thing they are doing now. The same Illumina. It has been there from the one in memorial. The same way, these Afonjas does not change tactics. They don't. It is in their DNA to do. This Omotayo Williams, this is their modus operandi. They will come out of the media, do small giveaway, do one or two things and have enough followers. By the time they have enough followers, they will change their agenda. There is one that calls function. Is it function? Something, function graphics or something like that. He started as a Yoruba agitator. All Biafrans followed him. Today, he is now a pro-Tinubu. So when they start, people will start following them and they will be doing, people will be obedient. They will be doing nice things. People will be following them. They have agenda. It is just a matter of time that the real agenda will be executed. And when it starts, they will be confusing their followers. If you doubt it, go to that guy's post. You see some Igbo brothers commenting rubbish. Simon Ekpa is a fraud. Have Simon Ekpa defrauded you before? The answer is no. Why are you telling a Biafran prime minister a fraud? Simon Ekpa is a fraud. This one is a fraud. He is now in love with Nnamdi Kanu. This same guy, I'm going to pull off a post now. Go and check it. What he has been saying about Nnamdi Kanu. Today he is in love with Nnamdi Kanu. The tactics he's using is divide and conquer. To divide Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. To make sure he print Nnamdi Kanu as a good angel and demonize Simon Ekpa. The reason is because of the declaration that is forthcoming. So that international community will now say, oh, even your people does not recognize you as prime minister. Biafrans in this space, we need to be very active on that guy. I have written a long note, plenty long notes. Anytime, and I have put my phone on Ring. Anytime he posts something and I get notification, I'm going to be the first or second person to post. And we need to counter that guy bomber to bomber. We need to demarcate whatever agenda he's presenting. Because this thing, if believe you me, or you like believe it, or you like it, I am telling you the fact that media contributed to our failure in 1967 to 1970. I'm telling you the truth. Media is very powerful. Very, 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 very powerful. And aside that, investigation have commenced on him. I am going to unravel his real identity. There was an idiot in UK who was talking nonsense with Prime Minister. And after everything, I was able to unravel the guy and publish his real identity. Do you know what this guy did? The guy ran away. And he's a lawyer in UK. A Afonja lawyer. He deleted his Twitter account. He ran out. Like, till today, he's surprised on how he didn't know that this is AI era. We don't need to struggle to be able to, penetrate into people's privacy. But we are not doing it because we are doing illegal thing. We are doing it because we love our country, Biafra. We want to safeguard our country. All of you that are here talking nonsense, going to under his post, commenting nonsense. Wait, time is coming. We bookmarking your post. If you like, delete your account. We know your identity, but time have not come for us to review your identity. You can go ahead and support that criminal. He has agenda, and that agenda is very dangerous. So also other Afonjas, they are plenty. They have agenda. It's not about the Yoruba Ronu bastards. Of course, you see, we've shut up their mouth. They are not talking again. The Ronu people have gone silent now. They are not active again, like Lagos Pedia. They have so many of their names. We were able to put them to where they belong. This guy now emanated. I think he started since day before yesterday. It is our duty to be on his neck. We are going to press his neck until he's no more on Twitter. We are going to end his career. And if he ever open any other account, we will come for him. It is our duty to protect our prime minister, to protect our government in exile. It is our duty to support our government in every angle. So that is exactly what I want to talk. All of them that are claiming hero. Who is Shoenka? Where Cyprian Ekwesi is? Who is him? Where Chino Achebe is? They are nobody. But they stole those identity. Just the way they have stolen our identity as the real children of God. They have stolen this identity, make it look like. Now today, he will open his mouth and talk, Biafra should not exist. And the world will be listening to him. Because he's in a fraudulent identity. I'm angry. Thank you very much. Clara Dean, seriously, I like the way you speak. I admire your speech. And we need to be very resilient. We need to focus on Biafra with every goddamn thing we have. We need to create time to make sure we follow these criminals, bomber to bomber. We are going to be telling history so that our people will know our history, that we are not fools. Nobody is permitted to write or change our identity. Nobody is permitted to, present us the way it should never be. The one Britain has done to us is enough. And we need to correct this, starting from today. We have mathematicians, we have doctors, we have professors. On this space, as I'm talking to you, we have more than 20 engineers that I know. More than 20 the professional engineers working in the professional companies. We need to come out to a mass and make sure that these Yoruba demons does not steal our identity and project us evil in the world. And thank God that this Amaka, even though I'm not supporting whatever, thank God Amaka has been exonerated and they are ashamed to Abiki Dabiri and the rest of them who have been, this hate they have against Igbos, this hate they have against Biafrans. I'm sorry to say this. Anytime I say Igbos, I mean Biafrans. Because all of us are one family. Somebody asked me the other day, what do you mean Ika is Igbo? I said, well, go to Google. Anywhere you come from, so long as they call you south or southeast, go to Google and type, who is the brother of Ika? Just type it on Google.
Please,
if Google cannot give you the answer, go.
1 minute, please. Eka is, nobody can argue about Eka. The entire Adioma as a whole. I'm from Eka. Nobody can argue that
Good.
one at all. Eka is completely
Thank you,
Igbo land.
my brother Ife. Thank you. Just go there and Eka, the present day of Onitsha, are Eka people. If you don't know, Onitsha in Anambra State. Go and Google about Aga Idu Noba, how Oni of Ife invaded the Eka people. And it took the Idu was empire. dismantled them, and some of them ran to Obiaruku, some of them ran to present Edo, some of them ran to Onitsha, up to Ihiala in Anambra State. And the people were coming and coming and coming. Why? Because they were running because of the invaders after the fall of Oyo Empire. They don't know history. And when you start correcting some of this, you will see the same people whom you are trying to teach history will come for you. Some of them who are attacking our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa never ever listened to him. They never ever. I remember when Nnamdi Kanu will finish broadcasting Radio Biafra. Simon, we will go and wait for Simon because he is going to decimate everything. Simon, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He will start from the one and he will start analyzing the video, and that was when I picked interest in Simon Ekpa. As far back as 2021. Go and check those videos if at all is available on YouTube. These Afonjas have made sure that we are not one again. You are now differentiating a car from Igbo. You are now telling somebody from Onitsha that Aniocha is not your brother. Onitsha and Aniocha. Forgetting that in Aniocha we have Onichukbo. Forgetting that this is just divide and conquer tactics that they introduce. When Britain know that when they introduce this thing, we will not survive it. And it's happening today. We will not let this nonsense continue. We have to stand. This Moto your Williams have to go down. Thank you very much, Ife, and I yield my mic from here.
Mazdaki. Okay, Agujebe.
Yeah, I'm here. You can go on.
Continue. Agujebe. Agujebe, are you there? Agujebe is not there. Freedom.
Yeah, I feel like we don't have we need the people that want to speak their hands up. You feel me? So if you want to speak, you're on the speaker session. Please can you like raise up your hand? And there are people on
Ugo
the
Austin.
rest.
Ugo Austin, that Anyama guy. Are you there? You can pick the mic. Ugo, are you there? No.
I'm not hearing anybody. Are we still on?
Agujebe, we
Yes.
can hear you now. Can you hear me?
We are hearing. We are hearing. Okay, I'm not hearing.
Agujebe, can you hear me? Confirm. I don't think he can hear me. If he can, you say something so he can probably hear. Let's confirm
Agujebe, can
before.
you hear me?
Okay, he has gone down. We'll bring him back up. Yeah, let's go to Onyisi Biafra. Onyisi Biafra, can you like unmute your mic and drop your submission? Thank you. Onyisi Biafra, are you there? I think Onyisi Biafra is sleeping.
Then you can call Ifechuku now.
Yeah, Ifechuku Kamsi, are you there? Ifechuku. Oh, I don't know. I think these men are sleeping. Abu Jigbe, yeah.
Oh,
So you can make.
can I? Okay, once Aguchebe is, I would like to be on air.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, my comrades. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I just want to chip in something. I don't know. Can you hear me, please? Okay. Can I go ahead?
Yes, Abu
Please
Jigbe,
do.
you can go ahead. We can hear
Okay,
you. We
thank
can
you.
hear you now.
Thank you for bringing this up. I just want to chip in something. My special greetings to each and every one of us. Those who come with a positive mind and those who has come to as a spy.
If you are a spy, all what we are saying here is gospel truth. It's nothing but this truth. Because we are people that believe in equity and justice. We are the people that believe in live and let us live. We are people that believe in ingenuity. We are people that believe in progress. We are people that value human life. We are people that respect human dignity. We are people that believe that every human being have a right. And every human being, his opinion matters a lot. That is why we Biafrans are different from the caliphate, from the Afonjas. That is why we always do to others what we would like others to do to us. But we have discovered all these things are not existing in that Islamic Nigerian terrorist government. That is why we are asking, demanding, because it's our right to leave Nigeria. Because they say best of the same feather, they flew together. We have discovered and recovered there is no how we meet or achieve our potential because Nigeria encourage mediocrity. Nigeria encourage criminality. Nigeria encourage darkness. Nigeria encourage anything that brings backwardness. Nigeria encourage darkness. That is why, with all our resources, with all every resources in that entity, everywhere still looks darkness. Everywhere still looks inhabitable. We have discovered all these things and realized the only option, the only possible best is for us to exit. And that is why we are fighting tooth and nail to make sure we exit that contraction. Thank you. There was a question. Is it if you ask Madam Clara Dings? Yeah. They are not going to pop down because they have realized with every observable truth that Biafrans are living. So they fight tooth and nail to make sure they pull us down with every propaganda, but they have failed because the entire world have seen the true annus of that evil contraction. A country that hide the death of the former president, Muhammadu Buhari. They thought the world doesn't know. The world know and kept quiet because the so-called Nigeria that are involved, they failed to act. The world knows that Buhari died since 2017 and he was secretly buried in Saudi Arabia. The world knows. That is one. Another second thing, how can a country that does not have internal war have what they call an IDP camp, which means internal displaced people camp? Who can tell me why? They thought the international community, their satellites are not working. They have seen everything happening in Nigeria. So that is why they will go up, go down, go heaven, go anywhere. Even under the bennett of the earth, no one will listen to them because they know Nigeria government is sponsoring terrorism. How can those indigenous people that have been ransacked and killed, living in ID camp, how can some people, someone else, come secretly to occupy their land, their ancestral land, and the so-called government kept quiet? How can the government that they say they want to encourage their people to civilize, to develop and everything, be destroying the property of the people? How can you build a house in Lagos, in Abuja? It will take you 1 year, 6 months, no matter how much you kept, at least to erase such of a house which they have destroyed in Lagos, will take you at least 6 months. Where is government when they start building that house? Because we knew before even you fence your house or even you dig a foundation, you must have to go and get what they call building permit from the government. Where we are the government, when all these buildings were raised and they kept quiet and they later on went and destroyed it, is that not economic jihad? The international community know all these things. So anywhere they like, let them go. They can never succeed because all humanity, those who still have human conscience, those who still have blood running through their veins, have known everything about that evil contraction called Nigeria. How can they leave Britain and start running down to European Union? Is it European Union that created Nigeria? They left the founder and the creator of Nigeria and start running to European Union. What does that tell many of us? All these are propaganda. They have become a laughing stock in the sight of every right-thinking human being. Biafrans, we must surely stand strong. We should also remind this, we don't have to mention this name. Rather, we call him Ten because he behaved like Ten. He shouldn't be regarded as a human being. In as much as he will come out publicly criticizing the only person fighting for the betterment of humanity and for betterment of the right and the right of humanity. No sensible human being will do that. But for the fact that this Omata, whatever they call himself, Williams, has come out in lean light to rubbish himself, we must surely rubbish him. He has become a thing. Where we are him since, he loved Biafrans, he loved Igbos. Where we are him, all the seaports in Biafra land, those in Calabar Port, Warri, why are they not functioning? Where we are Williams or Motayo. Where we are him, they shut down the international airports in Biafra land. Where we are him, they went, the Islamic Nigerian terrorist government went as far as China to borrow money to build or construct railway line, but none of them, not single one, being constructed in Biafra land. Where we are him. Where we are him, all these incest killings, destroying of communities, destroying of Biafran businesses and properties. Where we are him. Where we are where we are him, the whole world have seen that they are enemy of progress. That is why the world are standing, watching, and expecting we Biafrans to do the needful, and we are doing the needful. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. We must have to support our government, Biafra Republic government in exile and our homeland. They are doing everything humanly possible and well recognized by the international community. Those who believe in equity and justice, they are clapping because they have seen and discovered and recovered that we are doing the right thing. We are not preaching hate. We are letting the world know how we have been killed, how we have been treated by supposedly country they call one Nigeria. We are not one. We all knew what happened during the former selected they call election. What happened in Lagos? They saw how Biafrans were being killed, chased away, deprived them even to be among of those that are going to make the selection, because there is never democracy, there's never election. All this is appointment. Omatayo Williams, you mentioned about the political class in Biafra land. You should also realize that all those regarded as politicians are never politicians. They are not representing us. Rather, they were appointed, selected and appointed for the Islamic Nigeria agenda. They are not being recognized. We did not accept them. We did not vote for them because we are not being allowed to vote. Thank you. Thank you, brothers. We must keep it up. Our eyes must surely remain on the rising sun. That is our heart desire. And we are fighting for a just cause. Thank you. May our days be longer. I yield my mic so that others can come in.
Okay, thank you very much, Aguji. I wasn't with my phone. I don't. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Stella, you can go. Then after you, Ellen Peters. Then Otuamoye.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. From here, I salute you, Ife, the co-host, the host, Afonja. Is this Afonja? Okay, I also have some
Stella,
questions.
please.
Sir,
This video that PM just posted now. What do you think, Afonjas? What do you think they are going to do today again?
let me see, because I've not seen it yet. Let me
Where
see.
Minister of Finance is addressing Trump campaign group.
Let me see. Can you read it out?
No, it's a video.
No, I've not watched it yet. Thank you. No,
It's
I've
on
not
the.
watched it yet. And so I salute everyone. I'll watch and then I'll come back and tell you my opinion or what I understand. So I salute you, Mazi Deke, Afanja, Otu nwa m nwanyị Ochukwu. Aguja, I salute you. Clara Dims, my sis, I salute you. Helen, I salute you. Onyisi, check guy, I salute you. And so where is he? Freedom, I salute you. Ifechuku, I salute. We are many here. Oh. Biafran Detective is here. Ada is here. Simon Isidon is here. Beach Chicago is here. Blessed Nwikuku. Hey, I salute you. Sir Williams is here. I salute you, sir. Kinsley. We are many. Oh, we are many. Shimon, are you here? I salute. I think Mama will still say something. First love, I salute you. Sadeva, I salute you. I'm jumping. Please, I want to go down, down, down and salute. You know this thing, I love it. It raises my immunity. You understand? And there's also Wendy and Sandy. Is Musa here too? Uh, I salute you. Akuma, beautiful name. John C. I salute you. So good morning, everyone. Good morning. If I didn't greet you or call your name, I salute you. Oh, you know you're in my heart. I salute. We are many. If not so, Afonja will, will kick me out, and I don't want to. So I salute everyone. And today is the 12th of the whole Nigerian institution. Sit at home. Can't tell me. Sit at home. All you Nigeria institution, police barracks, army barracks, a checkpoint, shutdown, secretariat, federal secretariat, national secretariat, local government. If you're working there too, sit at home. You understand? And if you're an indigenous Biafran, still working, working in Nigeria army and working in Nigeria, resign. These guys will kill you. Don't say we didn't tell you. Like our brothers been saying, it has been the way they defeated us. Did they defeat us in 1967? It was through media, fake media war they did. You understand? Because we were winning the war. So we are here to debunk all their fake news, all their lies now. And we are telling you, a Biafran, still working or serving in Nigeria police and army and whatever, and even in their local government and secretariat, resign. Resign for your own good. They are coming for you and they will kill you. They will kill you. So this is day 12 of all you Nigerian institutions. Sit at home. Continue to sit at home because we've had enough of you have been a menace, and we have had enough of your menace and enough of your insecurity. And you want to prove otherwise, then you have to meet our demand, which is one. You must withdraw all your terrorist groups, or your army, or everything from Biafra territory. Accept Biafra referendum because well over 15 million and more have voted yes, yes, yes to exit Nigeria. You understand it, Nigeria terrorist government? Close everything that has to do with your institution in Biafra territories. Free Mazen Nande Kanu. Free him, he didn't do anything. You've also freed a lot of people that worked like him, have the same mentality. You freed a lot of the people from Yoruba land. You freed all of them. I don't know why Mazen Nande Kanu, no. This one, official Abad has to answer me. Okay. And then free all the Biafrans you have kidnapped and you have let they continue to die away in your dungeon. Free all Biafrans in your dungeon, in your cells, in your prisons. Free all of them. These are the demands we are giving to you. If not so, continue to sit at home. Finally, call for a round table discussion for possible partition where Finland will be the mediator. Because it's only Finland the country will trust for now. So call for a roundtable discussion. I'm talking to you. Fulani Mujahid Nigeria terrorist government. I'm talking to you. So if not so, continue to sit at home. This is number 12 day. Stay at home. Continue to be shut down. We've had enough of your menace. Enough of your insecurity. You have killed, you have subjugated, you have massacred, annihilated, marginalized, enslaved Biafrans that didn't do anything. In fact, from 1967 till now, you have killed well over 12 million Biafrans on the altar of one Nigeria. So continue sitting at home. All you Nigeria terrorist institution in Biafra territories. Okay, so let me go to the topic. Thank you for the opportunity you have given me. Why do you love MNK and his son Simon? Let's discuss. You see, I want to pour out my heart to all of you. The way Yeshua Mashiach saved my soul, and I can bet you now, I'm not heading towards hell. Don't worry. You know, this thing is like you believe it. So that's why I like Christianity. You can believe it. You like you cannot believe it. It's okay. It's okay. We are not Islam. We are not Muslims. Where you want to be a Christian or you want to be a Muslim, and you say you want to be a Christian, they chop off your neck. Christians don't chop neck, particularly the good ones, the ones that read the Bible very well, the ones that can rightly understand and divide the word of God. We don't chop neck, we don't hate, we love all of us. We love one another and we love. So that same kind of thing Yeshua Mashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, did to Stella. The same thing. Simon Ekpa this time. Simon Ekpa, because I started following up from Simon Ekpa. He opened my eyes. I saw the way all the sabos, the IPOB Nigeria they were wiring him, telling lies about him. And I wanted to see who is this guy. That was how I started. I googled him, I started following him, a lot of things. So this guy opened my eyes, and he has become the Abualana Wande Nigeria. He has become the Abualana Wande Nigeria hell. You understand? That's why you can see Musa and his boys and the official Abat, they will go to UN. What is that, Simon? EU, what is that, Simon? Now they've carried their own case, because APC is the party ruling Nigeria. So they have carried their own case now. I went to Donald Trump. I told them, Donald Trump, come and help us, so come and help us. So Simon Ekpa here, Simon Ekpa there, Simon Ekpa me. What did he do? He said, "Stop killing my people. I can't continue to watch you killing my brothers and sisters on the altar of your 72 virgins." Bagam. And you think you expect him to keep quiet? Oh no, no, no. So this guy, someone never opened my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. He created this awareness. He removed through him. God removed the veil that's been covering my eyes, just like the way Holy Spirit removed the veil that's been covering my eyes towards religion and Christianity, and now I can understand who is who and what is what in religion or Christianity, another religion. So the same way, Simon Hepper opened my eyes and made me to understand the real politics going on in Nigeria and in Biafra land and even all over the whole world, because he made me to started being interested in what's going on around me. What's going on? What's going on? So, and then when I finished understanding through Simon Ekpa, and I confirmed it from Mazin and the Kanu that has been there. Whilst I was in my mother's womb, whilst I was in cuckoo's in this matrix, I now confirmed it from what this guy, I call him the prophet of my time. Forget all these fake prophets and fake all these, religious people. No, no, no. How do you know a prophet? It's when he speaks, the thing happens. So I now confirmed it through all the things Mazen Nandekano has been talking about. I said, wow, finally, finally, freedom is here. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how I joined. That's how I now understand. That's how I now started understanding what's going on. Now I have a question. I have a question, and all of you here can answer me. Because I heard you guys this morning saying Ronuo, Afanjao, Yorubao. Please, can you tell me the difference between all of them and which one is good out of the whole? Or have they all been converted to Fulani? I don't know. Because these Fulanis, they are migrants, they are visitors, they're not even indigenous in that geographical location called Nigeria. And these people have been ruling us and been marginalizing us, and they've been hitting two brothers' heads together, and we are busy fighting. I am not Igbo, I'm not Igbo, I'm Igbo. And whilst we are doing that, they are busy conquering and taking over our lands and taking over our houses and things that are important in our lives and changing the names, changing the geographical, the map and everything. So please, I want to understand, who are the Ronus? Who are the Afonjas? There are differences. Who are these Yorubas? Is there a real good man Yoruba left? That's what I want to ask. Thank you for the opportunity you have given me. Bye.
Okuchana, Okuchana, co-host, Okuchana.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sister Stella. That was a very wonderful submission from you. Yeah, I don't know. Otuma Moya, would you answer the question?
Yeah, let me go, please. Let me go. I know I'm not answering Stella's question. I don't know this. I don't know and Afonja, but I know Afonja is Sabundin Tike. So the other one I foresee it to be a slang. The same. All of them are the same thing. But let me quickly jump to the topic. They were not much in it. Pardon my manners. Greetings, wonderful people, and Afonja Benson. Thank you. Good morning from here. Good morning, Ife. Good morning, uh, Mazdaki. I greet all of you. Stella, is your mobile? In a hat, tomorrow. But anyway, we do. I greet all of you. One love from here. Quick one. Yes, how do you expect people to love Prime Minister? Meanwhile, they are telling you they love MNK. Before now, even before the Prime Minister uh, came came on board, what was their position when Mazen Namdekan was here? You had all of them saying, "Oh, we don't like the way this guy talks. He insults our people. He don't have respect for elders." You know, Mazen Namdekan now is now has stepped outside, and the real man
is here. The man who is going to do the real job. When he came in, what he saw is evil everywhere. Those who say they are freedom fighters, all of them criminals looking for who to scam. And the PM took away that the breast they are sucking from Biafrans. How do you expect they will be happy? Of course, they will all of them will go mad because the door has closed. He has shut the door against all of them criminals. Before now, we didn't even know who is who. We thought all of us are in the same lane, chasing through Biafra. But there are criminals who, who we, these are the PM has exposed. How do you expect these people to love the PM? Nnamdi Kanu just came, just showing you the preamble, preamble. That was what he was doing, trying to bring you in so that you will come in, he will set the man who is going to do the real deal. And the man has come. Everywhere is on fire, as we expected. So you are not those people who wants to remain, who wants to be eating, sucking milk. The real deal, the real work to liberate the Biafra has begun. Nobody will be happy. People will tell you they love Wazirike because Wazirike didn't do anything. We want to remain with Wazirike. He's a good man. They have leverage to build hotels. And also, all of them, they are building hotels. Even the IPOB one Nigerian criminals, they are building hotels where they lavish our women. You know, that is their game. That is what they came to do. You know, to say they don't have what it takes to free people. They thought is this a political nonsense. When you make some noise, the government will call you and give you they give to Asari Dokuba and the rest of them. They went inside started shouting. Today we want total freedom. That's what PM came to do. Total freedom. Go your side, I'll go my side. And they don't want it. How so? I don't know. People who think no. If what we are doing has come to the point where I'm doing it so you love me, fuck you. I don't need your love. What we are doing, we don't need love. No, it's not love. We need hate. So that's kind of missing here. At the end, people in the future, that's what counts. People will love our PM more than any other person. They will.
Thank you so much, Otuwamoya. Yeah, I see my Biafran brother Wimbumi. Do you have something to say? You can take the mic on mute.
Thank you so much. Good morning to the great sons and daughters of Biafra land that have gathered here today. But host, please, I'm scared. I see Afonjabi. What happened? Host, I dey fear Afonjabi. Can anyone hear me?
Of course, we
Oh,
can
host.
hear you.
Yes,
I think he should be laughing at the background. He should be seriously laughing.
Okay, thank you.
yes.
Thank you, man.
Awim,
Yes, sir.
1 minute, please. Freedom, Clara Dean, Freedom for All have already paid the money that he just announced here now, the €50.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the spirit of Biafra. I am so grateful Biafra, we shall get. Thank you so much. You guys are doing an excellent job. We are so appreciative of all this effort. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My love is endless. Thank you.
That's okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. May God continue to bless you and replenish wherever that money comes from. And that has been my prayers. Whatever that any son and daughter of Biafra land is doing, I say, may God continue to bless and prosper you in it, that you may remember that my mother's ancestral home need deliverance. They need their freedom. Do not hesitate, no matter how small it is. If you can sing, clap. If you can clap, dance. If you cannot dance, run to the beauty of the Biafran people and the preservation of the Biafran land. Thank you so much, my great people. Look, while I was still serving on active service in the Nigerian military, I had a very bitter feelings about Mossad. The way it was being fought. That time, I was still a very young, that has risen to the rank of a warrant officer. I had soldiers that I command. I was also a company, CSM, what we call Sergeant Major, company Sergeant Major, that has access to about 120 soldiers under him, under his command. It was a bitter, experience as at that time. I was wondering how our people, will find themselves or their feet in the struggle for the restoration of Biafra in the midst of the wolves and tigers that surrounded them that time. His message sank into my head. And if it was easier for me as a lone ranger, I could have done a lot of things that time because of what I heard, because of what I read, and what I saw as at that time happening to our people. It wasn't palatable for any of us that must have served or come across the army, environment as at that time, how our people were treated as well. As someone who shares the blood of the Igbo-speaking Biafrans or the Biafran people, right across the Biafra land, the treatment that they were giving to us in the army. You will know that yes, you don't belong to this place. We were treated differently. To be honest with you people, I've never gone for promotional board. If I had gone for promotional board, I wouldn't have gotten even a lance corporal. 2004, I resigned voluntarily. I could have resigned a private soldier after 18 years service because I have the image of the Biafran people in me. But as God can have it, every promotion that I was promoted was done on the field. After my performance, I will be recommended. And once the recommendation comes from the higher authority that it comes, they will have no option than to allow it to confer that rank on me. If they had the opportunity also to take it away and give it to someone else, they could have done it. But those ranks were coming in such a way that they cannot swerve it for another person or to another person. These were my experiences when I was in the military. When Mazi Nnamdi, well, later on, when I left before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came, I think around 2012. I was still looking at, oh, will Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go? This Biafran agitation, will it also go the likes of Uwazurike? I said, let me continue to watch. I began to listen to him. And from listening to him, I begin to feel that, yes, we have someone that we can rely on. First of all, I handed it over to God and allow God to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to do what he did. And God did it. They never took Biafran agitation seriously the way they took it when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took over the pilot of the Biafran restoration. It has never happened before. Especially not with bullets or guns, but with the power of the microphone, like you always say, and the truth. Today, we are here. They couldn't endure the devastation. Why I will always come out to defend the Biafra restoration anywhere I go to. I am happy. I am so grateful that God has dragged us out from our little places, corners, to come and speak for Biafra and the need for the restoration of Biafra. Biafra, Africa, the black race lost when Biafrans lost that war in 1970. The black race lost a great deal when Biafrans lost that war in 1970, from 1967 to 1970. And we have, reignite the fire again. And this time, I don't think that the zoo and their collaborators will have any reason to keep us down anymore. We are here to fight to finish. Like I said, I would have loved that armed confrontation would not come in. And I continue to pray for that. But if at all it is going to happen, it is going to be swift. It won't take much time. And I believe that with the effort that we have put in place and more that is going to come, that God, Chukwukabiama, will not allow us to fail this time. Because if we fail this time, I do not know the prospect of those that are going to come after us. And I am taking what is happening in southern Kaduna, the entire Hausa land, the Gobe land today, as an example of what is going to befall us if peradventure we fail. And I hope that Chukwukabiama will not allow us to fail. May Chukwukabiama continue to bless all of you, strengthen you, even when we are failing. I pray that he strengthen us and give us that extra energy and the resources to do what we're supposed to do. Thank you so much. This is the only thing I have to say. Thank you. And may God bless you for all the privilege that you have given to me. I love you. Thank you.
We will never fail.
Please. Hello, the host. Can I speak?
Agujegbe, they say you can speak.
Okay, yeah, okay. Thank you, Madam Clara Dins. Thank you. I just want to chip in something because when I was making my submission, I did not answer this question. Why do you love Mazen Nandekalo and his Simon? Let's discuss. So let me just add that because in my own perspective.
No, Agujebo is not and he's Simon Ekpa is and hate Simon Ekpa. Like you like Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, but you hate Simon Ekpa. That is what it means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for correcting me. So I love Mazin Nandekalo and I also love Simon Ekpa because I believe in observable truth. Should I say, I don't want to offend those many of us that are Christians. I believe, according to what the Bible says, Bible did mention about Jesus Christ, the Son of God. I believe Mazin Nandekalo is a replica of Jesus Christ in this our present participation. And Simon Ekpa is Saint Simon Ekpa because these people, they saw what millions of Nigerians have not seen. And everything they said has come out to be